we are once more returned to the land of the living. So, who would like to give the recap for inspiration which you might desire for this encounter?
I mean, I can do a quick one.
Look, someone else, I'm in pain.
Right, so last session we talked to the mirror, then we discovered some nukes, we removed some corruption, took a long rest, got a lot more corruption, removed even more corruption, walked through the door that was now open into like this, not library, like a study.
Mm-hmm.
Looked at some books, got some scrolls, disabled a trap as when someone was about to step on it, found some funny globe that is actually like a word. Someone tried to hit it. That was a bad idea. We disabled the word barely. We were barely able to disable a word. Certainly on the first try, there were no errors. No.
Smile.
You just imagine it. Then we went down the stairs into this actually library type area. And now we are here in this giant ass room with a giant statue fighting against portals with corrupted angels coming out of them. Wow.
Exactly. Speaking of corrupted angels, you have earned your inspiration as a corrupted angel. The fallen Deva has gained initiative.
I know.
No, indeed.
The sweats at the word Deva.
All right, you guys immediately feel the overwhelming presence of this creature's palpable fear emanating from it. The creature has a frightful presence aura of 120 feet. So at the start of your turn, you will need to make checks for that.
Oh.
No, great.
All right. I don't think I have 124 aura, but just in case. No, it's fine.
It's whole room.
Pretty. I mean, there's certain people who aren't in range, like Ember.
No, Ember. Ember is the only one, probably.
Yeah.
It's because I'm 100 feet in the air, guys.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see here. Got you guys fairly spread out, so I feel like I'm missing someone. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Squeeze at the very top.
5, 6. There'd be
7.
Oh, there we go. The label's hiding you. All right. So, there's a dragon in front of me. There's also a rat behind me.
The rat is doing his best to squeeze into this corner.
All right. Were you stealthing, Squee?
I don't believe he was.
All right. Are you evil?
Actually, yes.
All right.
It kills you.
I am neutral evil.
The fallen Deva's head will snap to its left as Lycoris can see that it seems to see Squee, even though there's a giant stone blocking their vision.
Does it have blind sight too?
It will slowly walk, ignoring Lycoris, and will stare down upon Squee. If Lycoris has 10-foot reach, it would provoke. Because I'm now 15 feet away from you. Actually, you're in the air. Doesn't matter. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I'm way too high because I'm flying.
Yeah. All right, I will just slowly walk over here. I will thrust my hand into the air, and with a spark of lightning shooting through the ceiling, though it doesn't seem to do any damage, a silver, angelic-looking mace will appear in its hand, and as it will rear back and just smash it down upon your very, very tall hat, Squee.
Oh no. Actually, this is probably relevant. The Squee, the hat gives him delusions of grandeur of another god that I'm pretty sure does not exist.
Excellent. You're about to get your head bashed in.
Alright.
Crit.
Yeah, honestly.
What the fuck?
Oh no! I'm starting off way too strong!
A double crit confirm?
No, I rolled a 19. I have a higher crit threshold.
Oh, you got Rander.
So, no, it's celestial, angelic silver actually, but so
The better one.
that is 39 bludgeoning damage, 35 shade damage, and 6 holy damage because you are indeed evil. Holy damage only applies if you're evil.
Yeah, it would apply. I'm going to try my best to save myself here. I don't think there's anything to do here though, because absorb elements doesn't work on this.
Absorb elements. I know I am intending it to absorb the elemental damage types. Shade and radiant would be considered elemental damage types. I know in the past I've said no until it's updated. But I just first round crit you, so you know what? Feel free to use my change.
I do actually have one other thing I can do. Let me just find it.
I didn't think I was gonna pop off fucking just right at the bat with a crit.
We wanted to speedrun this, Nerp, not this way.
Well, you know, it's one way to end this fight.
What's this macro? Anyway. Actually, do I have? Yes, I do have this because it is still enchanted with it. Due to that, I would have. Sorry, I think I deleted this macro. Where did it go? There you go. Half dex score, which would be 8 damage.
Alright, so instead of
elements would
39 bludgeoning, you'd be suffering from 31 bludgeoning.
Wait, Squee, do you have absorb elements?
Yes.
Why not just absorb elements then? Because that would be instead of like what 35.
It would be a reduction of 17 or 18 instead of a reduction of 8.
Yeah. All right. Let's do that instead, actually.
Because I'm allowing you to do it for shade damage. Alright, so you're now looking at 39 bludgeoning, 35 reduced to half, which is 17 shade damage, and then 6 holy.
So
I think that's
only
down to
62.
me. Yeah.
It will still down you either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that literally doesn't matter. You cannot save yourself.
Well, I have other news. Because I critically hit you, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Additionally, because I critically hit you, this is just a automatic apply. Your AC is reduced by 2
Okay.
for the next round. Until the end of my
My
next
AC
turn.
is now 16.
Oof.
And then saving throw, con. I have Urchin if that matters.
It is a curse effect.
I might as well lucky this. I'm gonna spend my second point of luck, I believe this, to do this again for 12.
Do you have corruption?
I do not.
You also
however,
have Destiny.
Yeah, I have Fate Taker, and I think I'm just gonna Fate Taker this because I don't
Excellent.
think.
Let's see, corruption. You have.
I have 6 corruption currently.
So you can use corruption for +3.
For plus
Oh.
3,
Yeah.
I'm not risking this. I'm just gonna.
I mean, you can.
Destiny this.
I mean, you can do both. You can destiny and corruption.
I might as well Destiny first because that's variable.
Okay.
18.
18 is 18 enough to save. 18 is probably enough to save.
So that was indeed a Destiny that I can feed upon.
Yes, that is a Destiny you can feed upon.
Excellent.
And,
He hungers for more VP.
I do.
And I will leave it.
In fact, I've gained
Alright,
a VP from this.
I'll use 1 corruption as well. I believe that boosts it up to 20.
21.
21, because your modifier would be 3.
21?
If you have 6,
I'm
it'd be
at
3.
6. Alright,
Yeah, 6 is
That's-
plus again.
that's at 20.
Alright. 21, you feel fine. No other additional effects caused from the crushing mace that just slammed into your skull, almost turning your hat into like an accordion for but a moment before it springs back into place. Though your hat might be gaining little stains of red and pink, unfortunately, as you crumble down prone. The creature will then look to the south and look up at Lycoris, and will simply motion its hand towards it.
Sorry, is he taunting him?
He basically does like a get over here, kind of like a come here.
Does he do anything with that, or is he just motioning?
I'm about to.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure this isn't good.
All right. As I make that motion, I will go reach that same hand over my top of my right shoulder, and out from nothing, a almost angelic silver spear will form as it will reach back and throw it like a javelin out towards Lycoris.
Okay.
All right. Here we are. Let's see here. Macros. Spear of Corruption. 24 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
It's 15 piercing, 22 shade, 1 holy, if they're evil.
No, they're just they're just true neutral with Ember.
Okay, 37 then. Total.
Ow.
Alright, the creature will then stare down at the rest of the party. Checking distances. He will flick his head to the south where Sierra seems to be hiding and will gaze in their direction.
I'm through the floor?
He's just gazing your direction.
Well, I don't see that, so, you know.
Yeah, it's just creepy, is what I'm getting at. Sierra, it's your turn.
What are you looking at?
What do I roll for? Fear?
At the start of your turn, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Aye. My favorite. Yes, aye.
You are frightened. Actually, that is a fail by a fuck ton, so you might be more than frightened.
Probably cover.
Yeah.
Well, do you have fail by 10 or more rules?
That's base fear for the update.
Oh, I haven't even looked at the update.
I had to bring it up because I didn't have the rules open myself. I wasn't expecting you guys to fail a fear check.
I mean, I have 0 wisdom. Like, no, I have
Yeah.
negative wisdom, so, you know.
I didn't think. All right, fear, frightened. If you fail by 5 more, you definitely fail by more than 5. By 10 or more, you are cowering. The cowering creature is frozen in fear and is incapacitated. They cannot move, but they can speak other times in barely coherent pleas for mercy. I have advantage to attack you.
Yeah.
This remains so long as you're within 120 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I can't move, so, you know, I can't really escape this. Which is weird for covering, but, you know.
It's true. Well, on the plus
Can I
side, you can, at the end of your turn, give me a wisdom save to end it early.
Can I do pre-action knowledge checks? Or is it still an action?
Since it says you can speak, often finds in barely coherent pleas for mercy, I will allow a free action knowledge check.
Right. Well, I don't see what fears me, which is even funnier. So I will try to make a... Can I do a knowledge check on the puzzle if there's a way to solve it faster?
That would be a good ol'...
Arcana?
I know Arcana's on the list. Yeah. Arcana, engineering, things of that nature.
Yeah. Because I believe linguistic we did it all.
Well, you're rolling above a 5 on your dice. That's good.
It helps having, expertise.
Well, I'm afraid that is not quite enough. But you think there are certain magics that might be very helpful in producing the desired effect quicker.
Well, That's it for my turn. Our plan of disabling the gate got, kind of fucked, so...
But you do get a new save at the end of your turn.
Yeah. Not hopping on it. Yeah, it's a 3 instead of a 2.
It's a little bit better. Avi, it's your turn.
Turns, I might save.
I need to do a save.
Yes, you do. Also, let me just click that macro for you guys. Because, I have a macro.
Bro.
Let me
Ooh,
see, 16. Yeah.
16. Is this supernatural or is it magical?
Supernatural.
God.
It's never the one you want, Abby. Never.
That is unfortunate. It's in range of a destiny.
Panicked.
Shit, I'm not gonna destiny this,
Oh.
but I will fail by more than 5.
So
Which
it's
means-
panicked.
You would be panicked then, yes. Panicked is, I believe, basically like Old Frightened, but a little bit stronger. So you cannot provide or gain the benefits of flanking. You have disadvantage on checks made to concentrate. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. And you cannot willingly approach the source of your fear. And that's it. And this effect condition remains so long as you're within 120 feet.
That's fine. That's totally fine. Totally.
But you can move. That's important.
Yeah.
Just not towards it.
I cannot see it right now. Would I
You'd be able to see
at
it when
this-
you get to about here.
Okay. All right.
The rat man is dying.
I can't Mr. Big sacrifice to save his life, sadly, because Biggs is dead.
Which sad day.
What can I do for knowledge checks against the Devas?
That would be Arcana or Religion. Religion would have a lower DC.
Arcana it is.
You can also use Tactics, but...
Okay, well.
Well, sadness occurs.
Man, that's not great. Do I do it?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
I have to reread my... Oh wait, she will call out from her position. Whom do you serve? Through chattering teeth, of course.
Mm-hmm. Creature head will turn facing you. The all-seeing one grants us our power, and your demise, weakling.
The all-seeing one. Would that be something?
Let's be a religion check.
All right. Would I be able to? Because I've already used a free one.
Yeah, it's a trigger check, so. Trigger checks are free.
Let's
Well,
roll 2 ones.
you're getting the ones out of the way. Hopefully you guys are not showing the course of this fight with me rolling really fucking good and you guys rolling horrible. So let's change that. Let's flip that around. You guys get the good rolls. Come on, please. Oh my god.
Is that a roll only Avi can make?
Other people can make it on their turn, but it would be their free skill check.
Okay. Good.
Okay. I need to look at the Cyric spells to see the range, 15 feet. Ah, God, man. I don't know if this is the right call to make, but I think it's my best call. So I'm going to, using my book, the Evil Vampire book, going to cast Ghoul Army. I need to make a Arcana check because it is above my level. I make the Arcana check because I cannot fail it.
Nice.
Oh, she's doing the thing again.
Ghoul Army. 3 ghouls and 1 ghast. I
Oh,
have the tokens.
excellent. I might have tokens that are updated for Cyric. I don't know if you have those ones.
I've been given these by Sithams. I don't know if they're...
Well, you can drop them. We'll see if they're the same.
Yeah, Sniffle tokens, yes. Now, just make the angels roll a 1 again, Abby.
Make sure they are within 15 feet.
All right, are you aghast of my version of map tool? You do indeed. Okay. What does your gas look like? 40, 40, 15. 15. Do you have a stat sheet on your token? Oh my goodness. Why do they have state macros? Well, it looks like they're very much the same. Let me go make a little quick attack macro for Mr. Gast. What? That's weird. That's some weird macros that he gave him.
I think they were bare bones. Oh wait, they're not. They're not bones.
6. I mean, it looks about right. If you want the actual stat sheet, let me just copy that. Do you need the stuff that is in his GM notes?
I don't believe so.
Copy. Paste. There you go. Here's your stat sheet. Oh wait, that's in GM notes. Can you see GM notes on that token? Put player notes. There you go. There's the stat sheet. Alright, let me go get you the ghouls as well so you can see their stat sheet. That's something you'll want to have.
I don't see it if you put it on the Google.
It's over here. Mac.
Oh, that one.
I put it on your guest. Your ghouls should now have... Oh, it might have been in the same token at the same time. Alright, I'm going to give it to your Gast again. Your ghoul should have it now.
Yes, they do now.
Alright, Gast. Copy. Pasta. There you go. There's a stat sheet.
Cool. They need to roll for initiative, correct?
They are summoned, so yes. Want me to do it with a mob macro?
Yes, please.
Boop. Initiative should be rolled automatically and sorted. Alright, they're in.
Cool. Bonus action. What do I have for bonuses? I think I'm just gonna do the old reliable, and that is to Sonic Boom.
Oh.
I'm gonna Sonic Blast. I guess David Prime. Yeah, time to piss them off and also hurt the thing.
Gate. Well,
Yeah, it's not great.
we tried to disable it. And
You know, that's pretty good rolls. Never mind, I lied.
You shooting at like right there?
Yeah, right there.
Alright. On save for my angel. He passes. It is a save for suck or save for half.
Save for half.
Excellent. Alright, he would suffer 6 thunder damage.
and also the gate suffers it, but you know.
Indeed.
Ooh, I need to update this macro. It's an extra d6.
Oh, feel free to roll that and I'll apply it.
It's extra 1.
An extra 1.
Damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
Alright. Damage applied, and then the archway would suffer. It was 12 plus 3.
Yes.
Alright, that means it would suffer 15. Alright. Or then reduced by hardness. Alright, damage applied to the arch.
Avi moved back another 15.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I think. Do I want to run?
Yes, maybe, probably.
Honestly, I think they're either focused on the ghouls and ghasts or you after that, because they seem to not like evil, and what you did seemed pretty evil. I will say one other thing to consider here. If I fail my saving throw and the gate blows up, I am just dead.
We can resurrect you.
Alright.
I think we probably have a different way of getting you. But I am going to... I'm gonna run. Better safe than sorry. An extra 15. Nice. And now they're gonna teleport to me.
Yes.
I am my turn.
Excellent. Lycoris, it is your turn.
Ow, ow, stupid spear. So, can he move towards him still with the base level of fear or no?
Yes. It's only panicked that doesn't allow you.
Yeah, so you're just frightened.
Alright.
It's just you don't provide.
All right,
flanking.
I do have unfortunate additional news for you. As you come within 5 feet of me... Wait, you're still in the air. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm still in the air, sir.
You're still in the air.
Hold on.
I will hold my horses.
Breathe on
Where's that
him.
macro? So
You could breathe on both him and the gate.
25 is
Breath.
okay, so 45 moving left. I want to do my bonus action. Sippy juice via the dragon has a bandolier because he's a cool guy. He's gonna drink one of Crow's no bone hurting juices. And
Nice.
unfortunate roll, but heal for 22.
Healing is healing.
He's gonna drop down 20 feet.
Breath? Oh.
And then I want to step. Because 20 feet gets halved into 10 is, or 25 feet gets halved into 12.5?
10. Always run down.
Okay, so 10. Then he moves within 5 feet, and then he just drops the last 5 feet. And I don't know if that'll provoke, but if it does, then you can still hit.
Well, it doesn't provoke, but it does trigger my aura. Because you move within 5 feet of me.
You also have it.
Okay, I'll do that then.
You feel fine.
Stupid rat. Betrayer, get up. And then he's going to use his action to feed the rat a potion if he has one on his character.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do you have a potion?
Yes. Squee has a greater. At least. Okay, so Squee has at least one of the bone hurting juices.
You have 2 bone-hurting juices, and then I don't know if you have any base potions. It's really up to you, whatever you want to use.
Use one of the bone hurting juices. I'll get the full benefit from it and probably need it.
Good.
8 plus 4, I believe.
Plus 8. Because Master.
24 HP.
Okay, you heal 24 then.
Very nice. Good healing.
Dragon is unable to make skill checks, so that would be his turn. Thank you very much. Or at least it's been ruled he doesn't get them.
Alright. So then, we go to the Fallen Deva. the entity will look out, seeing those around it. Are you evil, Gibbous?
No, he's neutral. He's chaotic neutral.
Excellent. Are you evil, Brutus?
Yes, I'm very lawful
Very
evil.
excellent.
He's like the evilest of evil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually a paladin.
Paladin of evil.
No, I'm a warlock.
Yeah, but it's funnier to call you a paladin.
Yeah.
I mean, you have smites, you have a weapon.
I'm in heavy
It is
armor.
profane.
The creature will likewise place its hand out, outstretched as a bolt of lightning will conjure the flanged mason hand. The creature will then slowly walk closer. Just gently walking down to here.
Oh, he's flexing on you.
The creature will then outstretch its flanged mace. The all-seeing one has deemed you unworthy. Face just punishment and fall before your betters. And he will slam the mace to the ground as a surgical, almost precise strike causes the tiles to rise to the air. He will then reel back as if he's took a hit to the face, and then you see a small white golden beam begin to glow between the circle of its skull before this beam will shoot through the shards, thrust into the air, through the air, through the shards, and through the ghouls, and to you, Brutus.
It's a beam. It's a beam attack.
It's
He's got a Kamehameha, but it's holy.
No, tell me it's a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, I had enough range to get up to you, but I would not want to, so we're just going to adjust. I just realized you're 30 feet in the air. Alright, there we go. So, the beam will shoot through, hitting all the ghouls, the ghast, and Brutus. This is a...
It's a 10 feet wide beam.
Indeed a dexterity saving throw.
I hate this game.
But you like
I have
dex
no-
saves.
I have not been hit by an attack since forever.
Since you've got this
You know what?
armor, you know, that protects you from attacks.
Yeah. No, I hope I just die from this. Yeah. Whatever. I'm dead.
Well, everyone failed, unfortunately. As the corrupting beam will trigger, dealing 48 points of damage of shade, as well as 4
that's
points
not
of
bad.
corruption.
Okay, they're all deleted.
Uh,
As I assume they don't get resistance.
Do undead not get, you know, resistance to shade? As they get weakness to radiant? Wouldn't
No,
that
they
make
have
sense?
necrotic as the thing that they normally resist or are immune to.
Hey, I'm still standing.
That's good.
And 4 points of corruption.
Does that
So you're
increase your
back to
corruption
being
level?
Twice, but I believe you were like
He was at 0 because of the fire.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
cleansing boon effect.
so you're now just at 4.
All right. Well, that is a instant jump to moderate. So
He already has
you already have your
Yeah.
corrupt. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
all of us have.
Well then, with that beam, the creature will then spend its bonus action as the beam will trigger once more. Or sorry, not bonus action, reaction. Because I will use multi-beam.
So
And that will shoot into
Toma.
Doma. Because you are 50 feet plus 30 feet. Oh, no, that you're not in range. I have to go this way.
30 feet as in he's on high ground, not as in the air.
Well, if he's 30 feet above.
No, he's 30 feet above floor ground.
That makes more sense. And yeah, he's definitely being targeted. Alright, well, that beam will shoot out once more and slam into Toma.
Oh.
I come back to this. What the fuck?
Yeah. Roll a dex save.
Okay.
I'm sure you're good at them.
Alright,
Yeah.
you have evasion?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're immune. I mean, not immune, but you just resist all the effects. You dodge
Just,
the corrupting beam entirely. How pleasant. Alright, and then the beam will kind of shoot back. Just kind of reverberating back a third time to there. Doing nothing.
It's only if they fail.
Only if they fail. You right.
Yeah.
Well, you're good. You resist that entirely. Very nice. That was an action to utilize. And a reaction to trigger. I have a bonus action remaining. The creature will turn its gaze to Gibbous. And as a bonus action, he will look into your very soul. Charisma save.
Oh, you mother.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. This
Is
is
that
important.
magical?
Yeah. I assume it's supernatural.
It's supernatural, I'm afraid. I do have magic.
Of
I
course
actually
it
have a
is.
lot of magic. But this one's
Yeah.
supernatural. So let me do these nice elevations so I know where they're at.
Oh, okay. That's what I get for believing in myself. 13 points. Okay.
Yeah, 13 points of necrotic damage, and you gain a level of corruption. Does that boost you to the next stage?
He
I
had
don't-
0, so
Yeah, I have
you now
0.
have 1.
Have you ever had one?
Yes. he did.
Excellent. Carrying on then. That is all the fallen Deva can do. We go to Squeak.
Alright.
Prone, you're starting your turn next to me. I'm very scary. Give me a wisdom save.
Yeah. Okay. Do you...
Do you want to destiny that? The DC is 16.
You can.
Can you?
It's
No.
frightened. It's frightened and otherwise, so if you just don't mind about being frightened, it's
I
fine.
don't think I actually care, I'll be honest. I don't...
If you want to, you can use corruption to increase that.
You could.
Yeah, I only have one. I expect to be alright, so let's see. Frightened.
Frightened is you disadvantage on concentration, you can't get advantage on attacks.
That's really
And you cannot provide or benefit from flanking.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to make my my secondary save at the end of my turn. Can I do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. If I corruption this, I cannot.
You will become immune to this feature.
Yeah, you will not have to worry about frightened from these creatures.
Yeah, but alright, fine. I'll corruption it.
Alright, you are now immune to their frightful presence.
Alright.
We use corruption to fight the corruption.
Yeah. I have 0 corruptions left now. And
Do you have teleportation?
I don't believe I do, which is a little not great because I
Yeah.
really need to get out of this. And
Because if you try to stand up, you will provoke and probably die.
yep.
And that's the funniest thing you can do. You can try to disable this thing on your own.
Yeah.
Because you can read it because you have comprehend language is still active, presumably because it's
no.
not concentration.
Oh, is it not concentration?
Is it? Let's check. Comprehend. Comprehend. It's not. It's just duration. It's not
Okay,
concentration.
cool.
Still active.
Yeah.
So you can
Alright.
try to disable it.
Yeah, I think that's genuinely the most useful thing I can do. Alright, hey, I'm gonna look at the stone. Wow, bro. Is there any way I could disable this thingy?
We know that it's like either Arcana or Linguistics, I believe.
Yep.
Arcana
Is
really
one
good.
of them is one of them lower, or is it both same DC?
If you had knowledge of the runes, I would say linguistics would be easier. But comprehend languages lets you even attempt. So they're basically
Alright.
the same DC right now.
Yeah.
I'll try this. That's a correct check.
Is right.
I will give you inspiration. Honestly, I
Um,
think that's worth it.
Alright, I will attempt again.
Jesus
Okay.
Well,
Christ.
I also have unfortunate news for you, as I just
Lucky.
remembered. You are starting your turn within 5 feet of me.
No,
Oh,
that's-
okay. This is the least bad news I've suffered today.
It's
you have
true.
luck. By the way, you have
You're
lucky.
good.
You can re-roll the Arcana check.
Yeah.
If
I
you
have
want, you don't
one
have to.
lucky and I have one destiny.
I mean, might as well, probably, right?
I think Alright, so I'll be honest, there's nothing else I'm doing with my turn, right? Like, I might as well just action try this again, and then I'll lucky that if it doesn't work.
Up to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna action try this again.
20?
20.
Like to add anything to that?
Fuck
Do
it.
we know the DC?
You do not.
Oh, alright.
Would you like me to try and destiny this?
Honestly, yes.
Feed me Seymour.
Alright. I will destiny this with Fate Taker. So it is now a 26. That is a real destiny.
Alright, spending my points, getting my uses. I put that in the wrong area. I was supposed to be in the western lodestone. Boop. There we go. Save. Alright. Oh, with the 26, you see the runes and see the patterns and how you might be able to disable their activation. Do you have any form of mason's tools or the like to actually inscribe what you need to do?
Tinker
I
tools?
have
Engineering?
Oh, it takes an hour. I was just saying you can
I have
make them, but it takes an hour.
engineering.
Doesn't
I
it?
have rending thieves, tinkers, wood carvers, weavers. I do not have masons specifically. I do not believe. Engineers or wood carvers would be the closest.
I'd say
Or maybe
engineer.
tinkers.
Alright, sorry, I was being talked at. Tinkers would be the closest to what you'd need. So, with Tinker tools in hand, yes?
Yep.
You would be able to chisel your way through the stone, breaking the runes that empower it, as the archway is disabled. Just for sake of, visual, it's...
I mean, we can just go disabled so that we remember that it's actually just disabled.
Alright, there you go. Your action has been used. The archway is disabled. You do not believe any more will spawn, so if you can kill these two devas, the puzzle will be yours.
Is he and the dragon up in 30 feet in the air?
No, this is 30 feet above this ground level.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was just having a brain fart there.
Yeah, I had a brain fart too.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Like, what the hell?
No, Gibbous is labeled like that too, so he's not also 30 feet there.
Yeah.
Oh, when did we all fly?
And then I might as well. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast my favorite spell, Sanctuary, on myself.
No,
Excellent.
please don't hit me.
I could. I haven't used my reaction yet. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Counter spell.
Yeah, if he counterspells this, I'm calling that a win. To be honest.
If he uses a reaction to like dispel it, you can literally just stand up and go away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a different feature actually. I'm gonna spend 2 points of stamina to steal your power.
Ah,
Give me a
fuck.
charisma save.
Don't do this to me. You better pass.
Not again.
You better pass.
I'll just click this macro so the stamina's used.
I'm really so angry if you don't pass.
I have unfortunate news for you, Amber.
I
Well,
can't believe this is the second time you fucked me with Sanctuary,
I
Red
am
Heron.
now benefiting from your sanctuary. Thank you.
Oh my god.
I mean, look at the positive
Notably,
side.
you are also concentrating on it. I believe.
Yeah, I'm as if I've cast it, so I'm concentrating on it now.
Yep.
But he also used his reaction, so literally
I did not.
stand up. That did not.
I did not. It only costs stamina to use stolen power. Which is why I was like, I'm going to do this instead.
Oh,
Fuck you.
actually, hey. Also, by the way, by the fact that he has that, I'm 90% sure this is a level 9/10 enemy. Anyway.
That's a tier 2
That's tier
feature.
2?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Tier 2?
It is from the Guardian trait, which is what he has.
Oh, I thought it would be like.
There's a
There's
tier 3
another
one
one.
where it's more
Yeah.
more potent. But yeah.
Alright. Anyway, yeah. Can't do anything else. I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. I'm sorry for being sad, but you did destroy the archway, so that's, going to be really freaking huge. All right, Gibbous, it's your turn. You're definitely in range of my fear, so
Fucking awkward. It's a fear effect?
it is fear effect.
We fucking win these.
I need
What
you
is
to
it? What kind of
dog
save?
that other game.
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Yeah, we win these, baby.
You in
Surely.
fact do win this.
Do you have Bless active right now?
I have Bless.
You
active,
do, in fact, win this because of Bless.
And
If you would have failed
I
otherwise.
I have my Insanity that gives me the advantage.
Oh, nice. But you are now immune to their fear, so feel free to just do what you want.
Oh, I'm still gonna make the worst mistake ever here right now,
I need
and
you to put your dog beside that guy over here so I can shoot him to death.
yeah, there's a couple things. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Mending on this thing. You can do a spell and like a bonus action heal, right?
What do you mean?
Or not a spell,
It's
a
a
cantrip.
cantrip and a spell.
You can do a
Yeah,
cantrip and a leveled spell at the same turn, yes.
Okay, all right. That's not like two spells or what. Okay, all right. Yeah, then in that case, yeah, I'm gonna cast Mending first on him.
Very good.
For that doesn't actually do it, does it? What is it?
It should say it in the console. It's like 2d6.
Oh, that's actually just the Mending spell. I think it's 2d6.
Artificer.
I got it.
Alchemist.
Hold on.
Somewhere in Artificer.
I didn't have that written down.
If only World Animal would open up. Mechanist.
All right. You are a mechanist, so.
Yeah.
2d6. It's
2d6.
2d6.
2d6. Okay, that's what I.
Number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, after which you must complete a long rest before you can do so again.
All right, I'll eat the. It'll eat the shit, I guess. That's
It's
fine.
unfortunate.
Yeah. Whatever. That's that. And then the other one we're gonna do is we're gonna bonus action second level on Brutus here. The healing word.
Wait, what? No, don't do that.
You
Undead.
don't want to heal. Oh fuck! God damn it!
I'm
Okay.
undead.
I don't have anything for undead. I'm sorry.
Just heal yourself, honestly.
Yeah. All right. I'll do
Yeah.
it to myself then.
The undead just says, "No, please don't burn me."
It's just halved. It's just halved.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a waste of
That's-
a spell
yeah.
slot, really.
I'm down 14. Okay.
14 to
Did
yourself.
that actually heal me? That did not actually heal me. So yeah, 14 to myself. And now for the really dumb. Where's? Okay, he's coming up here soon, anyways. So we're gonna go Is that? Hang on, I need to check. Yeah, we'll go there. Also, and I'm gonna do a. Oh, he still had one of the tablets, so he'll put one down. Where do you guys want it?
Which
he was-
Yeah, just what tile did you have?
I don't remember. It was like I think
it was a
one of
red.
those. Yeah,
Then you just.
I had one of
here,
each,
probably.
so it was. Yeah. Okay, that's the free action, and then yeah, let me do an actual. Why am I on him? Wrong. What's the vulnerabilities of these things? Let me see if I can.
Roll me that check. Oh, hey, that hits the DC. They are vulnerable to psychic damage.
Psychic?
Psychic.
Psychic.
Use your brain, psychic them, if you can. Okay.
Looks at my hands. I don't have that one yet.
Going to be my turn.
All right.
Like my movement, that's everything.
Ember, it is your turn. You are exactly in range of 120 feet. I need that wisdom save.
Even though I'm 100 feet up in the air?
I just checked your token versus my token, so yes.
Damn. Okay.
Pythagorum's theorem. Hell of a drug.
Damn. That's a.
If you increase it by 1, you'll pass.
Do you have a thing against fear effects?
Yeah, aren't you immune to fear?
Against night beasts. This is not a
Or is
night
it just in
beast.
general?
Oh, I thought that part was just in general for the immunity to any fear.
Immunity
Right.
to. Yeah.
It's immunity to any fear or frightened or lower, and has advantage on all other sources of fear.
Right. Well, let me
I
roll
mean, this
that.
is frightened.
This
so
is frightened, so you'd be immune to it.
Never mind.
Alright.
So I am in fact
Feel
immune
it.
to it.
Yeah, you're just immune. Because of the first sentence.
Okay, so Pack Tactics doesn't apply to that guy, so I guess I'm trying to shoot Fallen Diva #1 for the advantage. Here's the shot, first of all, and let's see if I make the Sanctuary save.
Yes.
Alright, make the Sanctuary save. That would slap me. Let's see here. Alright. Piercing damage. Is your weapons cold iron?
It is Arander and Alchemical Silver on that shot.
And Arender, I believe, just counts as silver.
Let me check real quick.
Double checking
But
myself.
it's, yes.
Arender. Doesn't count as any material type. So yeah.
So no, I do not have the cold iron right now.
Alright, so that means that shot would be reduced, as he would suffer 13 instead of 27 physical, plus an additional 2 radiant, which he will take point blank. The fire damage, he will resist as well, bring that down to 3. He is not undead, he is not a humanoid, so we're looking at 18 damage.
Okay.
One more thing I just forgot, because I'm a fucking banana. I have DR physical, so I would heal for 5 because I have DR 5. Unless your weapon has penetration.
I don't know if Elven bows have penetration.
They should. I have the book open right now, so let me just double check. Since it's we're using some of the SOD rules, I want to make sure we're getting them all in place.
Right.
Since we got the monk and all that. Alright, Elven Bow, you should be under technically exotic right now, but it's martial.
It's also in the new guide heavy, which it is not in the current one. So if we're going by that, then I guess technically I wouldn't be able to use it.
We'll just use the equivalent ranged one in terms of penetration value.
I mean, does exotic matter if rangers get exotic? No.
It's the I'm not like that.
It's the heavy
heavy
update.
property.
Yeah.
Not heavy, yeah.
Heavy
yeah,
updates
is
means
bad.
I can't
All
effectively use them all.
Penetration 2, so you would ignore 2 of my DR, so I'm gonna take 2 more damage.
Okay.
Boop.
Can I make a free check on what kind of arrow I would think, so I don't metagame this?
Sure. It is Tactics, Arcana, or Religion. That is not enough. You saw that the arrow shunked into it and didn't seem to care that much.
Okay, in that case, I will, I'll just see what happens when I fire off a blunt arrow.
Alright, that will also slap me.
And then with the bonus action, I will use a cold iron arrow.
Alright, can you...
Assuming that even
You clicked that before I got my damage. Okay, there we go. Damage. 7 reduced to 2 physical, plus 4 radiant, plus nothing else.
Yeah.
Alright,
2 penetration.
and then the second one is a 17 to hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, and then 2
And it's
penetration.
cold iron.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Alright, the third shot, the bonus action shot, will just outright miss as it is deflected by the breastplate that the creature wears.
Okay. And then I would need to do the saving throws on Sanctuary, I guess.
Yeah. First one, I believe is a pass.
Yeah.
Second one is a drop. Sanctuary's lost.
Okay, and then the dragon will reaction bite because it's Ember Shoot.
Alright. That
I think
is...
it's magical, but not anything else.
Yeah. So that would be 10 physical reduced to 5, and then 5 fire. Damage applied. Creature
Okay,
seems
and-
injured from the attacks.
Hey, my arrows aren't working. And that's my turn.
Alright. 0. Your action. Oh, you did on your turn. I'm just gonna initiative.
It will. It's gonna heal itself by repairing itself. There, it did better.
Free action, yeah. So I'm just gonna drop. Very nice.
All right.
forget-
That was its action. So, and then he's gonna drop, dude.
Oh.
And he's gonna go.
Did you moved him on your turn with Gibbous? Did you have a thing that let you move him on your turn?
Oh, can he not move his own? Okay, yeah.
Well,
no, you're
you
right.
you
That
basically
was-
took
I
his turn twice if you did that. So
Yeah, I used his range. No, you're right. You're right.
I mean, you could still use the run action, I guess, at most, but that'd be it, I think.
That would work.
It would likely give you enough movement.
Can he drop him freely, or is that?
you'd have to use Gibbous' movement to do so.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. Then yeah, he can't. He'll get off later.
Either that, you can use your action to fight him and take him off. That would technically be like a grapple attempt to move an ally.
It's your use an action, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if he can do that, then he'll do that.
Which you use your action to heal yourself, so
Oh, did you say action or reaction?
I said action.
Oh, okay. I thought you said reaction. All right, never mind then. Yeah, that's gonna be his turn then.
Alright.
Yeah, let's not get
Toma.
He has reach anyways.
I'm gonna do one of these.
Alright, you come within 5 feet of me, you're definitely going to be suffering from this corrupting aura save.
Yeah.
And you are starting your turn within my aura, or moving within my aura of fear at the very least, so frightful presence as well.
Yeah.
That is a point of corruption gained.
Wisdom for frighten.
And is a fail by 5 more, so you'd be panicked, I believe.
What's your corruption at?
6. You can use corruption to make it just frightened. so that you can actually approach him.
I'll do one better. I'll do that and spend destiny.
Well,
Which one are you spending destiny on?
The frighten.
Right. Okay. Well, you can't fail, so that is you're now immune to their fear.
Yeah.
All right. I've gained another villain point. Excellent.
Delicious.
I'm
But
sure it can't go wrong.
But you are indeed panicked.
We have fed him a lot of villain
Or sorry, not panicked.
No, corrupted.
Corrupted.
That's it. Yeah. Which doesn't increase his threshold.
Curses.
That's unfortunately not enough.
Good. I'm sure Radiant will work fine on it, man.
No, I saw Radiant do nothing.
Radiant does normal damage. It's not
Yeah,
resisted.
it was fire that got reduced.
Yeah, but
Fire
we have so
definitely-
many flavors to test.
That's true.
I mean, we know it's weak to psychic, so
Yep.
we literally don't have any weaknesses known. But we know that it's certainly not resistant to Radiant.
Up
I'm
to
gonna
you.
put
What
some
you want to
acid on
do?
them.
Acid? Alright, 23 for acid damage. The attack will strike out as it seems to just let you hit it. The punch will explode with the acid energy warping over its body as it seems to just wash away with no effect. It is immune to acid damage.
Well, that's weird. Time to try something else.
Critical confirm.
And it's immune to cold.
I'm afraid yes, actually. So the critical will deal 0 damage instead of the otherwise 39. The damage will crash into it as the icicle crystals form over its armor as it just looks down and brushes it away as if it were nothing. Your curiosity will be your demise.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Chitty chat, kicks him in the head.
Well, 9 to confirm is definitely not a confirm.
You still have that.
33 lightning damage. Oh,
We still
shit.
have Echo.
If I had clicked it. 33 lightning damage would be reduced to 16 as I'm resistant to lightning. And you can roll me that d6 lingering because I will have a dot on myself. Unless you roll 1.
I mean, the minimum is 1. So
No, minimum is 0 because you half 1 to 0.5, which rounds down to 0.
isn't if you deal damage, it's still 0
It's
unless
all
it's the other.
0 reduced to 0 if it's halved. That's the one sadness with dealing 1 damage is it's just 0.
Also, since I've technically hit him 3 times with swift attacks, can he make me a con save?
Yes, I can.
For crushing palm.
And roll that d6 for force damage.
I failed the con save.
His AC is reduced by 3.
Excellent. I will update his token.
Takes an additional 6 force damage to its face hole.
6 force damage. He takes full force damage.
That was 3 attacks, so I get another, I think? Thinking about
If it's a light, yes.
Yeah, if it's a light attack, yeah.
Yeah, 2 main ones, 1 bonus from Manic and 1 light attack. Because you only do light attacks. So, yeah. 2 weapon fighting.
And then you can always flurry of blows.
He used a bonus action.
No, sadness occurs.
Yeah, I had the bonus action fly
Fair,
over here.
fair.
Well, why not?
Once more with feeling as you critically confirm. Poison
That's
damage.
immune to
Poison?
Is he immune to
That is
poison?
43 poison damage as he will look down upon you. As the poison does seem to infect his body, though he is resistant. So 21 damage total.
Can't believe the only thing he wasn't resistant to is poison damage.
No, lightning key.
Oh,
is
it's
also
radiant.
resistant.
Oh,
Radiant, I am not resistant or immune to so far. Everything else you've tried, I've been resistant to or some form of reduction.
And force.
that, yeah?
Force and radiant.
Feel free to roll the lingering. It's not going to stack because it's the same condition, but it'll just increase the damage potential.
Yeah. So.
All right, still one, I'm afraid, because I am also resistant to poison. But it's now poison damage I'm suffering per turn, so that's nice.
We like that.
Yeah.
Looks at hands. Why is Radiant the best option on you? You're an angel. That's weird.
I mean, it's a fallen angel.
Semantics. I end my turn.
All right.
That's all I can do.
With a flurry of punches and kicks ending in a butterfly kick to the skull, the creature's head will snap back and will turn looking to you ever so slowly. How quaint. Brutus, it's your turn.
Hey, let's see if I get to do anything.
Also, sorry if he's an asshole, but he's an asshole.
It's okay.
Here.
Yes.
No. You...
Okay. I can delete this token right now.
That is unfortunate. Unless you can save the dice, that you're just
You mean
panicked or cowering and unable to take your turn. I'm afraid.
You can use
Someone has
corruption
inspiration.
You can use corruption to increase it. Wait, no. Yeah, corruption will save it to frightened. So you can't approach it, but at least you get a turn.
You mean cowering, but
6 years less, man.
Oh, panic.
Man. I was about to rip him a new asshole.
yeah.
I have a literal weapon made to fucking kill angels.
Oh no!
Like,
You're designed for
like-
this fight.
no, it seems like I'm not really designed for anything anymore in this living world. Like, yeah, it seems like it's a.
Wait, what's the...
Can
Can you use a corruption thing that gives you advantage? that
let me
this
see.
You are not. Oh wait, you're at 4, right? So
Yeah,
yes.
4.
Yeah, at 4. So you can use
You
both
could use
temptation
desire
and
to roll that
desire.
again.
Oh, yeah, desire.
Okay.
So,
Please let me actually do something. So that would be fun. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
You know,
I can't.
there was
see
an
that.
attempt.
Okay. Alright, well, you know what?
you.
I am
Free
going
destiny?
to use. Yeah, I'm going to use one of my free destinies.
Nice. So now you're at
Oh,
10.
And then I
Yeah.
shall use my corruption to increase it
To
by
13.
3.
So you only
So
fell
he's
by
just
2,
frightened.
so you were just frightened. That is not bad.
yeah.
Not bad at all.
So now you
Okay.
can approach it.
Went from losing your turn to being able to take a turn. That's pretty good.
I hate everything so much. Wait, was it a reaction to use that? No.
It's a free. It's a free. It's free.
Okay. Hey, I can actually do something.
You can
Hey,
use step
DM.
to run,
Hmm.
and
Is there enough shadow for me to blink using my Dampier abilities?
Let's see.
I mean there should probably be shadow here because there's like light from here. Right? So like here. And then you can attack it from reach without entering its corrupting thing.
There would be enough shadows over here.
Okay, over here you say. That is...
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I take one step and then and then I sink into the shadows and appear here. Can I appear here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll appear here. Do not take that corruption. I will be here. I will
Alright.
be considered flanking because of bandit.
I'm afraid, while frightened, you cannot flank.
Yeah.
I can't.
It is
Yeah,
the
this
pain
is
of the
really
updated
just-
frightened.
No, this encounter is designed to just make me hate myself.
Attack this one because it has reduced AC.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my Trident of Giga Hell to attack it.
14.
You know, I will. I can't use another destiny, can I?
You could,
You can.
as long as you have uses.
What was its AC? Do we know?
You do not know, but its AC was reduced by
Okay.
3.
I think
Okay,
17 missed. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
I
that
assume hits.
a feed me destiny or a freebie destiny?
It's a freebie.
Okay, very nice. You have 2 freebies per
I
per
don't
stuff.
want to- I
it's no, it's
don't
from
want
the
to give
item.
you-
Oh, for the item. Excellent. All right.
Yes.
That turns that into a
Now-
definite hit. Is your weapon cold
Now-
iron?
It
Yes,
is.
it is cold iron. It is silver. It is magic. It is made out of blood iron,
Ooh, abyssal.
meaning that it also takes additional 1d6 damage. I assume it takes 1d6 damage because it's an angel, right?
I am a celestial. Yes.
Okay, so all
Um,
takes.
What weapon is your weapon?
Blood iron.
That's what type of weapon?
Yeah, like is it
Actually,
an
no,
axe, a spear,
Trident.
trident?
It's a trident.
All right.
I actually
It's a
don't know
trident
exactly
from hell.
what
It would be a
is.
spear. Let me look at the stats. I believe it's a spear.
Okay.
Fighter.
All right.
Infernal Trivider. Yeah, it's a masterpiece spear.
Spear. All right. In that case, you're probably
It's a
looking at
2-2
penetration
spear.
0. Yeah, penetration 0. Cool. Okay. So I just reduce your physical by 5 because of my DR, but otherwise it applies in full. The fire damage, because I'm resistant, is reduced by 1. So that'd
Which one with
be.
This is-
tier 2 what does tier 2 spear get in new update?
We'll go check.
This is radiant damage from Spirit Shroud. And on top of that, or should I wait?
Yeah, wait a second.
It'd be easier if I just look in the crafting guide. I have that book open too. I'm just like scrolling down trying to find a weapon that's tier 2 spear because I'm a freaking banana. Spears at rating 2. Ignore partial cover and half cover. And reduce. Or sorry, they don't ignore it. They reduce it by 1 step to a minimum of no cover. Okay. Yeah, no real benefit here. Alright, so 12 radiant, 1 fire, 25, so that would be 30,
it will
43.
be 30.
30?
Also,
Additional 5.
Additional 5. Okay, I see.
Also, I would like to use 1 point of my what was it called?
Eldritch. Yeah.
Eldritch energy, occult energy,
Mhm.
to make it into an Eldritch Smite,
Excellent.
uh,
Oh my goodness.
dealing 3 force damage and forcing it to go prone.
Oh, is that a save or is just get prone?
It's just prone.
You just
Alright.
prone.
He is knocked prone.
Well, who's the fallen now?
And I will attack again with advantage.
Yeah,
Wait,
I think it's
that's
covering
right.
that. Cannot gain advantage on ability checks and attack rolls. No, you don't.
I don't. Okay.
Yeah,
No.
Okay, that's really
Frightened is
stupid.
sadness.
frightened is sadness.
Doesn't give you
in that
disadvantage
case-
anymore, so that's good.
Well, in that case, I will.
Just use.
I will
corruption.
use. Yeah, I will use corruption.
Boosting that to a 17.
Yes.
All right. Now 17 is enough to hit me, as that will crash down, or ignoring the critical damage because I'm not crit.
Yes.
18 physical, 1 fire, and
that's
then
really
2 for me being a celestial, and the 4 is radiant.
Yes.
Excellent. Damage applied. As the creature seems heavily injured from the barrage of trident spearing into his body.
Oh wait, I can't use that anymore because I can only use Elder Smite once per turn, actually. Oh yeah, 3 tactics. Yeah.
That's enough to learn about
Let's-
2 things about the creature of your choice.
Okay. I would like to know the magics that it can do.
Well,
Because I know
I
this is-
have innate spellcasting, allow me to cast as if I were a 5th level spellcaster, with certain spells being at will, those being Bane, Detect Evil and Good, Dissonant Whispers, Guiding Bolt, Hex, Searing Smite, and Shield. I can cast the following spells a total of 3 times, not each, just from this category, 3 times. Counterspell, Haste, Lightning Bolt, Shatter, Silence, Spirit Guardians, Thunderstep, or Wind Wall. I can then cast these spells twice, and again it's total. Blight, Confusion, or Shadow of Moil. And finally I can cast one of these spells once. Cloud Kill, Immolation, or Raise Dead.
When you said 5th level spellcast, you mean he can cast up to 5th level spells, right?
Yes.
So he's a 9th level spellcaster.
All these spells are cast at 5th level. Is what I'm saying. He casts like a warlock.
Oh.
So he's at
Wow.
least like 9th level spellcaster.
So he's a better warlock than me. Wow, I really wish I could smite twice.
Well, that's just from him being a Deva, to be honest.
Well, then you should race change to a diva.
True.
All right.
You know, what I'm gonna be changing into is actually pretty close. The other thing, let's go with its HP, like the max HP.
All right, their max HP is 143.
Okay. And then I want to move, let's say here.
Do you want to go within 5 feet of it?
That's not 5 feet.
This would be 5 feet of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you have movement, you can just move through Gibus's
You can
space.
just, you have enough movement to just go around here.
Yeah. I'll move here, and I will end my turn. I'm sorry it took so long.
It's all good.
Don't worry about it.
Worth it.
All right. Top of the round, Fallen Deva number 1 has gained initiative and will begin to heal as they have fast healing.
Hey, that's cheating.
Their body begins to knit the wounds suffered from it, as it will look down to Lycoris and Squee, and then to the south at Brutus, who injured his brother. I was kind of combining brethren and brother at the same time, and it worked weird.
I like
Brother. Brother.
Well, you know, they got feathers, so maybe they're just brothers.
Yeah.
Do we learn if they had Ruthless?
You, let me look at your passive tactics. Because you have to have...
Ruthless is automatically revealed.
It is, is it? I thought it changed that.
Yeah. I think it's still in the doc that
I'll go
if
read
it has
it,
Ruthless,
just
you
make sure.
have to say it.
We have the passive regardless.
You hit the DC, yeah. Yeah, they're ruthless.
I fear no death.
Wow, you're lucky I decided to give you a potion then, Squeak, because you'd be dead.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you still might be dead. I don't know.
Yeah.
The creature will multi-attack, giving him 2 attacks with his mace or Spear of Corruption. He's going to replace one of these with a Corruptive Touch ability.
Oh, that's not good.
He's going to lay a hand upon Squee's forehead as he bows low, reaching down to your prone position.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I need you to give me a Charisma saving throw.
Alright.
Goodbye, brain.
Brain, go by.
Anything you can add to that, or are you taking it on the chin?
I'll take that. Can't be that
What's
bad,
the
right?
worst
Alright,
that
you
can
gain 1
happen?
point of corruption. And
Okay.
suffer 36 points of shade damage.
Alright.
You can absorb elements.
Yeah, in reaction, that's gonna be an absorb element.
Excellent, that reduces it from 36 to 18.
Alright,
As a
Okay.
bonus action, as I've lain corruption upon you, does that change your corruptive level, by the way?
No.
I am now at 7, so I don't believe so.
No, not yet. I think it's 9.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's 9 for
9
3.
next year.
Alright, 1 moment. Just checking distances. Oh, you are so lucky, Brutus. Just 5 feet out of range. Just a little bit.
Well,
Oh, wait.
movement was-
I knew I should move here. I had a feeling.
Just making sure that your distance is accurate, Squee. No,
what?
your distance was 25 instead of 30 feet, Squee. Unfortunately, you're actually in range, Brutus.
Oh, okay. Then. Yeah,
All right,
I can't wait to die.
I'll be using my bonus action, as I have lain corruption upon you, Squee, to utilize leaping corruption, as the fell energies will leap to Gibbous, Brutus, and Lycoris.
What the fuck?
Okay.
To
I need
30.
Charisma, Constitution saving throws from each of you, or gain a point of corruption and 9 necrotic damage.
Oh,
Okay. That's not fun.
9
This-
necrotic damage
This is
and
in
1
magical,
corruption.
right?
A second.
This is still supernatural,
Non-magical.
yeah?
Leaping corruption is supernatural.
Okay.
The corruptive touch, when I touched Squee with, is magic.
Oh wait, I'm out of free
Bless
destiny.
does not save
13.
it.
What was the DC?
Oh yeah, get
16.
fucked.
It's a saber suck, so you're good, Brutus.
I'm gonna flip him off.
Excellent.
Okay, I will. That's with the bliss.
That's
All right,
what
I'll
I
free.
did.
I'll
don't
free
like
destiny it.
Yeah.
Free Destiny,
Mhm.
alright. Bring you
Oh,
to a 13.
16.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
6 plus 4 plus 3 is... Okay, yeah.
So
You pass. Excellent.
16. Yeah.
Alright, so Lycoris has gained a point of corruption, and
Yep, here again.
that's it. He's now
he's
what?
corrupted now.
He's at
Still
2
has one.
corrupted again.
Oh no.
No.
He's one away from getting
because
that.
it's one.
Alright, that was my bonus action. I still have another attack with my standard action. And I will just... I think I'm gonna crush my mace into the Lycoris.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Are they evil?
No, he's true neutral along with Ember.
Alright, well, he's gonna look down upon Squee, look down up on Lycoris, and he's going to attack Lycoris.
Mm.
As he looks at Squee, he will lean down. I'll deal with you later. And then he'll swing his weapon at Lycoris.
Yeah,
17 to hit.
will actually miss.
Oh, hot damn. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
Very releases.
Real quick. Does Lycoris have...
Oh, you know what? He has Fire Aura.
So
It's gonna take 1d6.
I'll take that in just a moment. I just have to check to see if this feature would trigger. Because I think it's a AC 18 up, but it might be 20 up to trigger.
He does have 18 exactly.
So that's why I need to check.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, I have to spend a bonus action to trigger it, so it doesn't matter regardless. So yeah, that's just a miss. Alright.
will you take 1 fire damage for starting?
I will take 1 fire damage, yes.
One day I'll remember to do that consistently.
Alright, and he will call it good there as he ends his turn. Sierra.
Yeah, frightened is at the end of the turn, right?
Yep.
Oh, right. What is the save for that?
Wisdom.
We'll try to make a religion check about the
Does not-
all-seeing one that they keep mentioning. Yeah.
Nope.
Understandable. That's my turn.
Alright, end of your turn, you get a new save to see if you can end your cowering.
And I roll a natural 3. No, 13.
Well, it's in range of destiny. Feed me. Feed me some more.
Does this decrease frightened or not? Or do I have to succeed?
If you
to just
save,
become
you are no longer coward in any way.
But like, if I fail by less, it doesn't really.
It doesn't change
reduce
anything, no.
Yeah. Nah, I'm
Meets
good.
it
I'm not doing
or
much.
sadness. Alright,
I'm just chilling.
Avi.
Moving up the stairs would be considered moving closer, correct?
If you can see my creature, then yes.
Oh, so I can move up until I would see them.
Yeah.
Just
Which would be
close your
pretty
eyes.
soon because actually no, I'm prone, so you'd have to be basically
Oh,
right there because you're short character.
But this one isn't prone though, so they might see that wonder over there. I don't know if that affects it.
That's true.
But what if you just close your eyes?
I have to see them, unfortunately, for what I'm about to do.
No, like
Yeah.
close your eyes, move closer, open your eyes.
You don't exist. You can't hurt me.
I mean, if you want a chance of falling prone and losing your movement, feel free.
I want to make
That's
sure
why
I'm not.
we use the railing.
I want to make sure I'm not cheesing it. I can move up to the point where I would see them.
Yes.
Where would you place that exactly?
Because there is the other one who is not in fact prone. I would say it would be here because you are short. Normally it'd be here, but you're short, so.
Here, I see it. I am scared. I cannot move forward anymore. So, I'm gonna magic missile at 2nd level,
No.
targeting Fallen Deva Alpha or
Excellent.
Prime, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if you can kill him. Before he
Yeah,
fast
we'll
heals
He can't fast heal because he was struck with the thing.
with the thing.
Yep.
With the spell.
We have Spirit Shroud.
Yeah,
Spirit Shroud.
Spirit Shroud.
No.
blocks healing.
Ready by spirits.
Let me
It
look
also-
at the damage. I'm happy with it.
And 14, 16 damage as the barrage of 4 missiles pepper into him, one after the other, as he breathes his last. His body disintegrates into ash. However, as it does so, you see there's a blinding golden flash of light that explodes outwards as the creature's on-death effect triggers.
Explosion!
Thoma, Brutus,
fuck's sake!
0, and give me dexterity
It's a
save.
dex- Oh god
Does
damn
everything
it.
have death effects?
I mean, it's just, that'd be how it be sometimes.
Everything has a death effect and
Oh, it's radiant, by the way.
dexterity. Yeah, I'm dead. Unless if
Alright, you have evasion, so nothing happens. You pass, so you save for 12 radiant. Actually, it
It
reads as a
doesn't
save or suck, so yeah, no damage, you pass.
yeah.
Oh, so you just
Um,
need to pass.
Is
0
this
passes
magic?
as well. Let me go check.
I know the answer.
Body.
I just know it.
Yes.
I also
It's magic.
Oh my god!
You get the
Wait, look! It probably doesn't matter.
14, there is a chance.
There's a chance. You need 2 more, and you'll pass.
Corrupt.
What's
I-
the
how many
wait? What's the
corruptions do you use?
actual? That will be like
16.
the third one.
So you can use
uh,
corruption and auto succeed.
Just corruption.
Yeah, I will corruption this.
Excellent. As the
Have no more
corruptions that
uses.
infuses upon your body, it causes the otherwise deathly effect to be resisted.
You have one more. Because it's 1 plus your mod.
Ah,
I hate this.
A vampire
Sorry.
seeing an explosion of radiant energy in front of them. Ugh.
Oh, you-
dodge.
there was nothing I could have done. No one could have known that would happen. Knew it was going to happen.
Everything here explodes.
Well, yeah, but you also make things explode.
Yeah, that's why you just dodge.
I'm going to explode soon.
Anything else for your turn, Navi?
Yes.
Don't call it explosion works out.
Arcana.
Excellent.
So what happens if Bruce uses corpse explosion on his own corpse?
He can't. He's dead.
Well, no, he just has a.
I
lift
can't
to
do
it. Can you not lift it so it activates upon death?
A 15.
A 15, that is not enough, I'm afraid.
God! You know, it's fine. Bonus action Mind Sliver.
Excellent. It's an intelligence save, yeah?
It
Psychic
is
damage.
psychic damage.
Aha! I have suffered 14 points of psychic damage as I am hurt by your peering into the mind of the corrupted angel.
What's the other effect with Mind Silver?
Minus
Consider.
D4 to its next saving throw
Yep.
Ooh.
before, my next turn. Anyway, Avi, after having successfully killed something and harming something else, will return to her smug pridefulness. And, they don't have eyes, so going underneath the railing won't matter. She'll move back 15 feet this way.
Excellent.
That's it.
Lycoris.
I don't like you.
Aura.
No, it's only on their turn.
Start your turn.
The corruption aura, yeah.
Oh,
Also, Avi, remember about the frighten check.
Oh, no, that's fine. I thought that aura only happened when you moved. I gained 1 corruption.
Yes, you do. All right. Does that put him at 3?
Yeah.
This is
not
his
at
first time
4.
being at 3?
No.
Okay.
He was there before.
Wait, is he at 3? He was at
He was just 2
0,
and he just
right?
gained
Only
1.
No, he's at 2.
He's
Yeah, I
gained.
was at 2
yeah.
and I
Yeah,
gained
he's-
1. But moderate is at 4, so I don't worry about that yet either.
Oh, very good. All
He's
right.
On the sheet,
Um,
he's only at 2, so I don't know.
Well, you just
Yeah.
gained 1.
He just gained 1 now.
Just
No,
now.
I just added 1 and
You
he's at
missed
2.
other ones, is what we're getting at.
Yeah, he gained 1 last round.
Yeah.
From
All right.
the AoE one.
So you're breathing fire on my face?
Yeah, I'm avoiding Squee, although he is tempted to hit Squee with it too.
All right. Dex save. I pass and
You
suffer.
make a minus 1d4, please.
Oh yeah, minus D4. You right. It's 15 is a pass.
You
Wait.
still pass.
Your DC is 14, isn't it?
Yeah,
I would have passed regardless.
I said you still pass.
Oh, it would have worked. It wouldn't have mattered.
All right, 47 reduced to 23, and then reduced to 11. Damage applied.
But yeah, that's his turn.
All right. Squee, it is your turn. You get a corruptive aura.
Yeah. Charisma? Or...
Yeah. Constitution.
There's really not much to do here.
Well, you gain a point of corruption. Does that boost you to the next threshold?
No,
No.
I'm at 8.
Use a point of corruption. Or
No.
I mean,
use
you can
corruption.
use corruption to.
No. I am
You
out of
want the
corruption.
corruption.
Oh, you're out.
Unfortunate.
Hmm.
You can reroll it.
You can advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
It's temptation.
Um,
No, temptation, yeah. It's just
I'll just forget that.
desire.
I'm going to look at the diva and be like, who all seeing, all doing, all, oh god, and then I'm gonna try and religion check that.
All right.
Hmm.
I
And
do
he's
have
an occult
lores
fanatic.
and like occult things.
Hey, post your lores.
If that
It will definitely matter.
He's a Dolder occult fanatic.
Yeah, I'm Dolder, occultist fanatic. So
There are definitely a lot of things that have titles of this nature, similar things. A lot of like eldritch beings, things of the depths, titans, cyclopses, things of that nature. But you're getting a feeling this is not the case in this instance.
hey, so I do have to ask another thing.
Yeah.
A while ago, I got some information from a certain church raid that the New Dawn was doing some shady stuff with like otherworldly beings or whatever.
Mhm.
Would that at all be related to this? Or I guess that's probably more a question for Siddhams.
Well,
Connected.
This entity, this dungeon was formed before the New Dawn even began, so no.
Alright.
However, while you do not believe it is tied to any of these entities that you think would be more common, because of your lore, you actually believe it belongs to a far older entity. One that many believe was defeated at the Seat of Oblivion. The Prime Deity, sometimes known as Oblivion, sometimes known as Cyric.
Huh. He seems important for some reason, or they seem important for some reason.
She is the goddess of the void.
Hmm.
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 Roll credit.
So
No, it
that's
would be-
why
it
it's
would be
called
just
Secrets.
Derek.
Yeah.
So that's why it's called Secrets Revealed. Wow.
But
James Derek.
just for because you have a pretty good lore. With that, you would know that it was believed Oblivion, as they're more commonly known on Kydron, was defeated, I believe at this point, 72 years ago. At the heart of the Dying Lands, which is where the Seat of Oblivion is actually located, by a group of heroes that, while time or whatever reasons might have forgotten their names, i.e. the campaign is not completed, the Church of the Sevenfold Veil has taken formation across the world as a way to honor these heroes. As many actually, were said to have risen up as deities. So, for this entity to be back, or at least this creature to be a follower of it, either that creature doesn't know she's dead, or she's not dead, and that's very concerning. Because you can basically consider Cyric like Rovagug from Pathfinder lore, or I don't really know the best one for Faerun, but essentially like they're the goddess of the end times. A lot of things of this
Love to
nature.
see.
So yeah. So yeah, that's what you know. That's concerning.
Yeah, and it's a really concerning. So, has Oblivion in the past been associated with angels? This is weird. No.
It is very strange. With a 27, effectively, because of your lore. Actually, did you have a second lore? Just the one, okay. What deity do you follow? Before the hat?
Before the hat, Orcus.
Orcus, okay. For your knowledge of your original patron, you believe there were originally two deities. I don't remember off the top of my head if this is the right name, but I'm pretty sure it is. I'm gonna bring up the book just to make sure. But you believe it began with Cyric and Elohim. Or Elohim. It's better pronounced. I'm just gonna bring up the book just to make sure, though. I'm not speaking out my ass.
It's like Esheim Elohim.
Yeah. Might be Elohim. I'm pretty sure it's like El something. Alright, Primal Pantheon. It is indeed El-Rohim, which is spelt as, it probably sounds. Originally, these two deities worked in harmony, and they did, as it says from Orcus's lore, spawn forth many great beings. Their creations kind of formed the universe from his teachings, and Cyric, or colloquially known Oblivion, through their actions, many of the darker entities were formed, given life and a chance to thrive, which caused a rift between her and El-Rahim. So your church would actually probably favor her a little bit, until more recent memory, where your 27 would also get this. Because of apparently some imprisonment way back when. You're not really sure when this happened, just there's text stating that she was imprisoned. Things went a little extra crazy, and even Orcus eventually viewed her as an enemy.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Like, you have to do something extremely fucked up for all deities
Orcus.
and patrons, and even Orcus, who is like.
I mean,
very
she is
business-oriented.
the deity considered to have killed every single previous deity on the planet.
Yeah.
Besides those that survived, which no one knows who survived. Besides Asmodeus, because he's clearly still alive.
Well, can't kill the primeval. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that is what you would gain. A lot of Cyric lore, Oblivion lore, is actually fairly lost, so the fact that you have forbidden lore is huge here. So, that's good.
Text equals, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Anything else?
Might I suggest the dodge action?
I was. Well, I mean, there
He's
is
prone
always
either way.
the favor
Whoa.
spell.
I'm about to be shooting laser beams at this guy, and he might explode. So, the advantage on not getting exploded might, be good.
However, first, we will cast again, targeting me.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend stamina and steal that.
Alright. It
Charisma
has
save.
expired on him, right?
Yeah, it's gone on
Or-
me. I failed the concentration check.
Why do you keep casting that?
All right, I am more sanctuaried. Huzzah! Thank you.
Ah!
God damn it.
Alright.
See, I knew I should have killed Glee. I knew I should have. You just keep making it harder for us.
I'm trying to not die here as I have 6 HP. That's the best way I
doesn't
know
go
how
up
to.
on top
Respect.
of the round when all of us get to hit it.
Do you remember
Yeah.
that Squee almost joined the other boss?
No, he did join the other boss the first round. Remind me, I'm gonna shoot him after this. When we're done this mission, he's finally getting shot.
Squeeze just a little rat. What do you want from him?
Squee, your only saving chance is to join this Cyric.
I mean,
Become John Cyric.
genuinely, if given the chance, I don't think Squee would be that opposed. As with any god.
There actually was a player in a campaign set in this current timeline, who was a worshiper of Oblivion.
Jesus.
That's how we have the shield emote that says "Greater good."
Alright. And then I am probably going to try and remove that by I do have a spell slot for this. Yes. Casting Scorching Ray. Second
Did
level.
you just use an action to cast Sanctuary?
No.
It was a bonus
Sanctuary is
action.
action. Oh, actually,
I mean,
I
it
can't
says
cast
It is a leveled spell, though.
leveled spells.
Yeah, that's
Oh, sorry.
the rub right there.
In that case, I will. Oh wait, actually no, I cannot move 5 feet. I will take the dodge action.
Taking the dodge action. Excellent. Anything else?
Nope.
Gibbous.
Well, I was gonna. I'll still shoot a spell at it. Fuck it. I'll spend half my movement to get down and go over here. Get off of this thing. I'm gonna just sit there for a second. Let me make sure. Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna aim at that one with that. We'll do it at 1 for now. Why does it say 0? What the fuck? I don't know why it says 0. But
Dissonant whispers.
Oh.
He's gonna
This
whisper.
is not an attack.
He's just gonna sit there and whisper out. He's like, "This place is not fit for
No.
you."
Oof.
I pass and
okay.
suffer 12 psychic damage.
We take those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're all dead and you don't even know it.
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Looks over to. This guy is full of
I'll
it.
be fine.
Alright, anything else?
Well, I'm undead.
He has to make a con save, no?
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
Yeah, let me. I pull a bolt out of my quiver thing, and I'm gonna bonus action with it. Okay. At the the only one. Let me reroll so it confirm it, I guess.
You'll also need to wisdom.
Yep, it's my sanctuary.
Wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom.
Yep.
Yeah, wisdom save. I can say
Is it magical?
What?
It's sanctuary.
Yeah.
It's technically magical, so it is magical, so I have advantage.
It's
Rip.
still an 8.
Oh, okay. Well,
Nonetheless, doesn't save it.
You must choose a new target or lose the attacker's spell.
You can just shoot the floor.
Or yeah, pretty much. You point your hand crossbow up and you just there's something about this creature,
Let it
something
go.
so
Yeah.
almost divinely beautiful and also horrifying that you just can't shoot.
Okay. And then I'm gonna make a check. Do we have everything on it, or?
Oh, there's a fucking
No.
things you guys don't know about this thing.
Yeah.
There's no
I have
thing we don't know.
one,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
A lot of things.
7.
Just, yeah,
I have
just
7
roll.
things you haven't learned about ability-wise.
It's Tactics, Arcana, or Religion.
Oh, we gotta
okay,
kill
I'm
him
gonna-
this
I
round.
guess an Arcana check on it. That's a better one.
Yeah, we do need to kill this
We,
round.
we gotta kill it this round because he's just gonna raise dead the other one if he gets to his turn, by the way.
Oh, he can do that? Fuck.
Yes.
He has raised dead as a spell. We learned this last round.
Sorry.
It's not your
Uh,
fault. I'm just getting the point.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was gonna
No, no,
do.
no, no.
I mean, I did do Dissonant Whispers, so. But yeah.
Dude, Again, I'm just pointing out we need to do damage.
Alright.
Nothing to do.
Yeah. Let me do an Arcana check on it then, I guess. Oh, okay.
Understandable?
Alright.
Very understandable.
That's about all he can do right now then, because I don't. I already used magic for my bonus action, so. Or I just shot with it, yeah, that's all. That's everything.
All right. Ember, it is your turn.
Kill it.
Okay, I can't do that attack. Okay, I can't do that attack.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I can't
Jesus
do that
Oh my
attack.
goodness.
Thank you, Red Heron. I end my turn.
All right, Zero, it's your turn.
Okay. I move him here.
Don't.
Not within 5 feet, no.
Yeah,
He's
you're
got
good.
where is it? He's got that one. Yeah, he's got some reach. So he's got 10 feet. So he's gonna do that, and you know what? I'm just gonna leave him as it is. So yeah, I'm gonna
Yep. You can start
the
with a
button.
wisdom save. Yeah.
boom or that. Yeah, let me also do that. Give him a wisdom save. He's just right.
Nope.
Sanctuary has never been that
All right.
powerful.
Just,
Okay.
I'm just too beautiful. It can't hurt me.
All he can do, because yeah, they can't really do checks as far as I know. So
All right. Toma, want to punch an angel?
I'm gonna
Make
move
it roll
here.
safe. Yeah.
I'm gonna start punching rays at this man.
All right. Give me a wisdom save per punch.
It's a save.
It's a line.
Oh.
I'm not
You-
specifically targeting him.
You make the saves.
He's just in my way.
He's just punching air, and it's in his general direction.
Toma is just trying to work out, and he's like being a nuisance.
Any creature who targets the water creature with an attack or harmful spell
He's
must
not
first make a
he's
wisdom
not
saving throw.
targeting him.
He is not
He's not
attacking you, though.
targeting him.
It's not targeted, but this is also not a spell, so it doesn't matter. It did mean
but
that, like, your Dissonant Whispers would be required to make a save.
No, but spell also doesn't protect against area effects in general. So, yeah.
Yeah, but Dissonant Whispers wasn't an area effect. Anyways, you're good, Toma, because it's not a spell what you're doing.
Yep. I'm gonna fist.
I just wanted to make sure everyone else knew that that's just sad.
I mean, it's a dex save. It's not an attack.
Yeah, it's a dex. It's
I
not
know,
an
just
attack.
you rolled a natural 1 even. It doesn't matter, because, but, you know. Alright, dex save.
Nice.
17 radiant.
17 radiant coming my way.
Is it doubled because the funny dragon punch thing?
I believe it should be doubled.
I believe so.
And it's lingering 1d6.
Yep.
Roll it.
From that D6, see what I'm suffering from. As I have a dot of 2 radiant bleed.
Now do it again.
I'm gonna spend 2 key because that was my third and final free one, and now I have to spend key to do these. I do it again. Radiantly. Oh, that's not good. Wait, what's this? Oh.
You just rolled bad.
As once more, the radiant energy will surge outwards from your
Because you did a
extended
heavy
attacks.
strike.
Dealing
You did a
14
heavy
total.
strike instead of... Yeah. Matt, it's because you did a heavy strike instead of a light one. Yeah.
Rest and pepperonis me.
I mean, you can... I don't know if you can change it to light.
Another 2 key down the drain.
Ooh.
The heavy strike doesn't change anything. The damage is actually lower if you did a light strike, so.
No, the damage would be higher because it's finesse. And
1d12 plus 1 plus 0 plus
It's minus.
minus
you
1
see
times
this
1.
minus,
Yeah, so it's... I mean, the damage
It would
would be a little bit more, but it would be...
It would be 5 higher. And by that I mean 10 higher because it's doubled.
You'd also be rolling a D8 instead of a D12.
It's not that different.
I'm fine with it. I rolled low. It's whatever.
Yeah. Alright, so the third punch is also a save?
Yeah.
Excellent. Alright. And he will pass this one.
So 26.
6 damage. Creature is holding on to life, but he is near death.
Flurry?
You're out of key, or you're low on key, right?
No.
No,
Like,
I barely used any key.
No.
Yeah.
I thought you said something about
Actually,
key. Anyways, your turn.
I'm at
You still have your stuff.
No, he couldn't use Flurry last turn because he used the bonus action to run over.
yeah.
And I didn't have to use it this turn, so I'll Flurry of Hose this guy.
Excellent. Spending the key to enhance it once more with another blap blap.
Blap, blap.
Oh, well.
Ooh.
That doesn't
only-
count as a crit, because
Yeah.
it's not critting.
Alright, oh, what's your DC again?
It's 17, I believe now.
All right,
What's your wisdom?
Before I damage it, the creature will explode. Let's see here. That would be 0, Lycoris, and Squee. All must make that dexterity save.
Will you have advantage because you dodged?
Oh, yeah.
2 not 20s, alright.
I think prone doesn't let.
Me?
Oh,
I don't think that it actually
No.
does.
Does prone give disadvantage? It
Let's
doesn't matter. I
see.
failed anyway.
No,
I mean, you have advantage.
You have advantage from
because you
being
have-
dodged. Prone does not give you
Yeah,
disadvantage, so you just.
I rolled twice.
Yeah. All right.
just
You would fail, Squee, and suffer 19 points of radiant damage. However, the creature has been destroyed, leaving you guys now safe to finish this puzzle.
And save Squee.
And save Squee.
Maybe.
19 damage. I am prone. I assume I'm just gonna get picked up by literally anybody.
I assume so.
Ignore all this.
Assume so.
Well, yes, combat is over.
I heal Squee.
You heal Squee as
Yeah.
once you heal them, we can return to the lands of. Eventually, the puzzle will be filled, but I assume you guys might want RP before that.
Squeak is gonna wander out and be like, Squeak really don't like angels. They always awful.
I don't like them either.
I
Looks
don't
at the
think they're
body.
real angels. They're like big,
The
gross ones.
body is ash, but it left behind a flanged mace, breastplate, a strange wisp of radiant gold light, kind of looks like a soul from Dark Souls 1. There's also, roll a d6. In total, 7 angelic feathers, 5 for the first one, 2 for the second one, and at the heart of the pile of ash, there is, no pun intended, a heart. Lastly, the ash does appear to be also something that one can harvest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would this be like rending tools or anything like that, or just like harvest?
It'd be rending. Rending tools is for
Alright.
creature harvesting.
I'll give advantage.
Points
The
to
flanged
the-
mace and breastplate you can just grab, though. Those are just, they're there.
Yeah.
Guidance, I guess.
I'm gonna gesture to the soul. Hey, what's that thing?
Looks at it.
Looks at it.
Looks like
yeah.
a light.
Looks at it.
Hey, Alice, what do
Yeah,
you
it's
see?
pretty shiny.
Is the soul just a reagent, or is it like something funny?
It's a reagent.
Yeah.
I've been hiding. Those things were pretty scary.
Oh, they're all gone now. Everything's okay.
Still feel pretty scared.
Don't worry. We were fine up there. It was safe. Oh, yeah.
Wants to look at the rubble to see if there's anything worth salvaging.
Within the archway, which isn't actually rubble for the north one, it's just deactivated. You guys do not actually have anything that you would need to salvage it, so I'm afraid the archways are not salvageable for your party at this point in time.
I do have engineer's tools, but
It's just that you need to have the ability to speak Sakura.
No,
Yeah.
not yet.
Yeah.
So,
Looks at arms and mechanisms to see if they are spent.
yeah.
they are. Yeah, so it's one and done, I'm afraid.
I'll spend 10 minutes to identify shit.
Alright. Western Coast.
No. No need to apologize.
Does
I'll
somebody
need a
want-
moment to get myself together. You
I'd like to
finish
look
this.
at some things
I
that are-
trust you.
Does somebody want to give me guidance for the renting or whatever?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
assume Embryo.
I said I was going to give it to you earlier. I assumed you already used it because you were doing the rolls.
No,
just tease it, just
those were
testing.
testing to make sure I could actually like do the rolls. Hey, there.
Yes.
How many rolls would this be?
You need 1 per angel for their. I'll just read this. 1 for the essence, 1 for the feathers, 1 for the heart, and 1 for the blood, which is the ash.
Okay,
And that
so
is per
8 rolls
angel.
in total.
Yeah.
8 rolls in total.
Can we harvest those guys that exploded?
Yes, that's the one. Now.
And then, so these will be for the heart. Oop. Right. Actually, I have to. That is.
You're. I think
Oh,
it's
still
it's-
keep highest.
You don't need to.
I was about to say.
K. Yeah, it's just K.
Yeah. For the heart.
All right. So 27 and 23 for the hearts. Anything to their totals, or are you just keeping what you got?
Keeping them like that. I
Both hearts
believe.
are destroyed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feathers. All right. Sorry, I missed one other reagent. There's bones amongst the ash as well.
Ooh, I need those.
Celestial bones.
Oh, celestial bones. Never mind.
So you will need 2 checks for the bones as well. But both of the feathers will be harvested. So you have 7 pounds worth of the feathers, or
7 pounds. 7 pounds each.
7 stalks.
7 feathers.
see, feathers were. Let me just go back here to look at the stat. Deva feathers X1d6. Okay, and I rolled 5 plus 2 is 7, and it's 2 pounds per, so it's 14 pounds of this material.
And bones.
But there's 7 feathers. So, yeah. I'll write it as it's written, and we'll call it good.
Yeah.
Okay, and for the bones, you would harvest all the bones successfully from both of them, which is a total of 4 pounds of risen bones.
Ooh.
The Deva feathers are considered, material-wise, blessed samite. Good.
Ooh.
Then like soul or something. The
Then
floaty
there's a
thing.
soul.
Right.
So 2 tier
The-
5 materials, nice.
Essence of good.
Sorry, soul.
You would successfully harvest both essences of good. Right, now for the blood, which is the ash.
Blood.
You'd only harvest one of them.
Yeah.
Alright, from this area, from the looted angels, you'd gain 2 flanged maces. Both are made from angelic silver and are of superior quality, with accurate 2 and deadly 2. The breastplate, 2 of them, both made from angelic silver, superior quality, with agile 2 and thick 2. You then would have the medium essence of good, which you have 2 of those, which are rare, excellent rare reagents, good life and soul. The 7 Deva feathers, which again are 2 pounds each, blessed samite good. The 4 risen bones, so 4 pounds of risen bones. And then the angel blood, which is a superior minor very rare reagent, with arcana, freedom, good life, light, and soul.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Also, let me get rid of the DC listed there, because it's not important for you guys. It's just for me to know what you need to hit. Boop. There you guys go. Alright. It is easy enough to finish up the rest of this puzzle, though, now that things have quieted down combat-wise, since you know what you need to do.
Yeah.
I've reduced my arrows by the amount from combat.
Do you recall the save against Doom, the trap that we hit?
The what?
The trap on the door, the entrance door.
It
The
was
doomed-
only for like an hour or so.
Yeah, I mean, we're going. Are
We're
we
gonna
taking
need
a short rest?
No,
Yeah.
So
we're.
it's probably.
I don't think we. Can we take another short rest?
We can short rest, we can't
Yes.
long rest.
Okay.
We
Long
Long
rests
rest-
are things that will give corruption.
Short rest is fine.
All right.
Yeah.
and if we need to long rest, we might as well just fucking book it back to camp so we avoid more corruption.
But what was the save against the Doomed?
I believe charisma.
Charisma save.
+4. It was magical, correct?
Mhm.
I don't know if this would let me roll at advantage. It gives me another save against the effect of Doomed with the bonus.
Yeah, it would.
Okay.
Magic, so you get a...
22 total, so I
You're-
assume I'm free.
You are free.
Hooray.
Doomed no more. You feel fine.
chugging down potions.
Mm-hmm. When you guys are ready, just approach the statue, and I'll consider you guys ready to basically be done with the puzzle.
Alright, I mean, Squee will probably, like, consult Sierra. Squee will kind of just be like, She, you know a lot about religion, right?
I know a little bit, yes.
What you know about Sierra?
Roll me a religion
Looks
check.
at God. Yeah.
I'll post your lores.
Lores. I don't have any funny forbidden lores, but I have lores. Probably nothing too appropriate.
Would you have used Sirik or would you have used Oblivion?
Sierra.
You have no
Would you
idea.
consider that he's helping me?
No.
I mean, you can use an action to help me.
What I'm saying is
Oh.
they ask you a question and you rolled a 20.
Yeah.
You have no idea what they're talking about.
Not immediately. Can you help me jostle my memory? What else do you?
They're, like, old times, right? Like, before times. They're two gods, right? One called Oblivion, or, Sirik.
Oblivion with a 20 would get you the knowledge of the entity that caused the gods' fall, the gods, of the past 70 years, to all basically disappear and die out, causing the new pantheon to rise.
She hears Oblivion. She slowly blinks.
And one called, Elrohim? Squee no. Anyway, Squee points to the pile of, or the now, like, pretty much picked up pile of dust. And we'll go, Squee think those many people worship Oblivion.
Well, that is very concerning, at the very least.
Squee will nod and be like, Squee kind of surprised. Squee thought, Squee don't know that much people worship Oblivion. And Squee will look at the pile and be like, Squee especially not think that angels worship Oblivion.
I feel like it's... Well, they feel corrupted. Maybe they were turned against their will? Corrupted into this form?
Squee will kind of be like, well, what Squee know is Oblivion create many much bad creatures. Squee not know Oblivion to corrupt? Can Squee kind of just make a knowledge check? Like, does Oblivion more corrupt or more, like,
destroy? Yeah.
Like, create bad things? In terms
Roll
of
me another religion check.
Can I help with that if I know what, like, at least a little bit about Oblivion? Or can I join that check?
You can join the check, or you can help. If what you help, if it's the reason why they succeed, the information will be different than what they would get by themselves.
Could I do both because I can bonus action help?
Yes.
With Funny Mastermind.
Funny Mastermind is a hell of a drug.
It's useful sometimes. Jesus Christ.
You have no idea.
Alright, neither of us have any idea. Squee will be like,
Would you
Squee will kind of just shrug and be like, it kind of out of Squee's league.
Would you mind giving me a moment to consult some other powers?
Squee will not. Squee will just be like,
she is going to use borrowed knowledge to, I assume, get the lore in which she could roll for it. I don't have forbidden knowledge yet, otherwise I would use it. God, I want it so bad. Next level. If that is something that I can do. Borrowed knowledge lets you get the get proficiency in a skill or a knowledge check. Apparently,
Let's see.
choose one skill in which you lack a proficiency in. For the spell durations, you gain proficiency in the chosen skill. In the past, I've been told that a lore is a skill.
Allures are considered skills, yes. So you could roll. It's religion. If you are proficient with religion, then you would just get the benefit of a lore, which would be basic lore.
I will give you help if I can.
I do not have proficiency in religion.
All right. So that means you can use the bonus of lore, which would be proficiency plus intelligence.
Yeah. Am I allowed to help?
Yeah.
Nah, you get help. Wait, can you give it to others? Or do you get
No, it
that
has to be self.
Personal spell.
sense?
Add a +3 to this. Also looks to Ember. Would you mind giving me some guidance?
Oh yeah, no, sorry. I would have helped. I had to go to the washroom. My stitches are bleeding.
Ooh.
Don't
not good.
apologize.
Yeah.
It's all good. I just had to change the bandage. But yeah, I assume I was giving guidance, and yeah. I also have enhance ability if you need that for whatever reason.
26.
29?
29? Oh, plus because of the +3. Yeah.
Also, can I do a funny as well and add a +3 to that from encourage? Because the attunement feat I was gonna pick was sigil mage. I was gonna wait till after the mission ended to
And they go encourages a sigil, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a +3.
Let's me go read the thing to see what type. It might not stack with guidance, is what I need to check.
Okay. And then I just had a question regarding that feat. When I turn it on and off, can I change the stat modifier, or is that just permanent once picked?
Once picked, it's picked.
And then can I have a different one for the dragon, if he can use it as well, or no?
It is per the individual. Once picked, it's picked.
Okay. So I get one for each character then, and then it's just whoever is attuned to it at the time?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Right, and you said it's encourage?
Yeah, I was just going to use that one.
Alright.
If need be, Dargan will cast that while I guidance, because he can be attuned to it currently.
That would be a... What's the word for it? A morale bonus. Guidance is also morale bonus. I believe morale bonus is stacked per my rules. Let me just double check.
In Syric Guide, it says they stack.
Alright. They just lost if you're scared, so... so yeah, they would stack.
So, 32.
32. Alright, what are you trying to acknowledge there, Avi?
Basically what Squee was asking if Oblivion is something that corrupts purely, or is it something that creates corruption?
Like, does it turn others, or does it create monsters itself, sort of thing?
Or both.
Yeah.
From
both.
From the histories, or from the religions, the various faiths, Oblivion has always been listed as, from the current textbooks, as one that corrupts those that seek them out. However, you would know with your 32, while they are certainly one that can corrupt, they're also one that can create. And the entities that they created during the Age of Omens crisis that, resulted in the fallen gods and whatnot, they did form entities. They were, by their very nature, corrupted. So you believe that they can both create and cause corruption.
It's just a whole shebang, huh?
Yes. As an aside, because you did roll 32, one such entity that you know existed during this time, during the battle at the Seat of Oblivion, would be the Tarask.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fancy.
Alright, there you go.
She explains this to everybody.
Slow blinks.
Fuck
wait.
the Tarask.
She
Would you
explains.
know about the Tarask? Like, is it a folklore entity?
You guys can roll me a nature check to learn more about the Tarask.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right, Sierra.
Wow.
Fucking say less.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna
Roll
try.
blinks. The
Just-
fuck
just
is a
go.
Tarask?
All right. Well, I think it's pretty clear to many people who have pretty good knowledge of D&D. The Tarask is known as a legendary entity, more often seen as like folklore. No one's really ever heard of it or seen it besides just like stories of this great behemoth that is almost divine in nature, that even the gods had to combine their efforts with mortals to fend off and destroy. It is known as a harbinger of the end times, and its very presence, now that you know it having existed, Avi, and your horror, I'm fucking blanking, Sierra, at hearing that it was there is palpable, because that means there was a literal apocalypse walking on the planet.
Sierra explains how terrible the entity was. Like, wait, are you saying it's real?
Well, of course it's real.
As an aside, Tarasks themselves, a lot of their features are like immune to XYZ damage. Generally, such damage is, unless it is from a divine source, they're immune to it. So, you know, and many theorists of the Tarask's existence, because of your natural 20 and all that, believe, even though that the creature itself seems very much like, it has a lot of features upon its body, spines, poisonous attacks, things that would be more consistent to creatures that are often predated upon. Because, like it's what's being attacked. Yeah. Obviously, it has these features to defend against gods. So, it's pretty fucking scary.
So it's a weapon to surpass gods.
Yes. A weapon to surpass
Metal
Metal Gear.
Gear. Well,
Jesus Christ.
congratulations
Oh,
on
does
the
that
gift
mean
of
I can
knowledge.
kill it with my glove? It's made of god stuff. Holds up slow.
Squee will kind of just look off into the distance upon hearing that and be like, huh. Oblivion really strong, huh?
Now,
That is very concerning.
thank the weaves of magic and the great divinity of Arcane.
All right. Well, let's finish this puzzle
Thanks,
and
arcade gods.
maybe take a little short rest
High
and
five
then see what's down that hall.
All right.
What do you guys think is on the other side?
I mean, we're gonna find out soon.
Hopefully something less concerning.
Well, it is at the very least, per current lore, Oblivion was defeated, destroyed, or what have you, during the climactic battle at the Seat of Oblivion. So, maybe this creature's just really old and doesn't know that she's dead. Maybe, hopefully.
Is there any way to check how old they are, or
Well, this village was before the the vampires take over.
So extremely old.
Really fucking old.
Years.
Like several thousand years.
Yeah. I'm doing a short rest because I don't want to waste potions when we can do a short rest.
And Cyric was definitely alive and well 70 years ago.
Yeah.
Because, they were challenged and lost. Anyways, you guys gonna take your short rest without issue?
Yeah. Short rest isn't going, doesn't level me up, right?
No.
No, you need a long rest to level up.
Cool.
Let me see what he's got. D12s. That's right.
Some spend hit dice feature, right?
And then he heals another because of Aristocratic,
Oh, aristocratic, yeah.
and I am good to go.
Slash me short res, mainly for key.
yeah.
And elf.
I mean, you lost 11 key there. Holy crap!
Mhm.
Yeah, I did burn through a lot of it.
All right.
You still have a lot
As
of
the last
it.
tile is placed, the purple burial will dissipate, and the stone door behind the statue will open. The chamber itself up ahead does seem to be lit faintly by firelight and a red ominous glow. You can see, just because of the light, a blackened, shadowy orb floating a little bit below eye level. So it's like a little bit below your current elevation.
So, do we go poke the orb, or do we go check the other hallway first?
We should probably poke the orb.
Also, I need to go and add some
Okay.
actual light sources
Let's
to
just
this
get
map.
it over with.
Also, we shouldn't go in there because the last one exploded. Watches everyone
That's a
go in
good
there.
point.
I mean,
Avi
you
is
know
an
I'm gonna
arcane
go in.
expert.
Oh.
Okay, well, good luck getting exploded.
Yep,
Check if it will explode first.
Checks if it will explode first.
gives you guidance.
I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
We accept
So-
this.
Can we roll Arcana on this?
I was just gonna check for like traps, but yeah.
You do
You don't
that
find
too.
any traps with an 18.
Yeah.
You know what, let's start. Yeah, 18. Well, yeah, understandable.
Fuck it, I'll try it too. Hold on. Let me. Maybe.
23. 27. 27
29.
Arcana and 29 Arcana and 27.
You rolling on the sphere?
Yeah.
All right. You see once more. Oh, you sort of suddenly teleporting to the room.
Oh, sorry.
You see up ahead the sphere. It does appear to be yet another lodestone like the one you saw up ahead before. From the floor above. Since you know how to activate them, you believe you might be able to do this one fairly easy. However, you do see kind of behind it there does appear to be statues of angelic and demonic beings, and surrounding the lodestone is, from what appears to be, a magical red glowing glyph.
Hmm.
Can I look at these angels? Do they look anything like these angels? The angels
No.
we just killed?
They look like more like traditional angels.
Do they look like
the
angels in the big room, like in the main room?
Yeah.
Like these ones?
Oh, like the
Not
ones-
not so much like those ones. Similar that you know look like traditional angels, but they don't look like those two. Those ones more look like watchers or guardians or the like, while these ones look more like they are supplicants to a greater entity.
Hey,
Mhm.
you want to do that magic detection thing and see what happens? Like, I'm pretty sure those statues are gonna wake up when you go poke the thing because the red light.
Shrugs. Does the detect magic?
Well, detect magic is a 30-foot radius. You're definitely not in the room.
Nods.
Does 27 on investigation do anything, by the way?
No traps.
Like something.
The doorway looks clear and safe.
I walk through the doorway, so
Nothing
Abby
goes
can
boom.
help. Okay, come in.
Zooms up.
Right. Entering the
That
chamber,
doesn't look
you
good.
see the heightened platform you guys stand upon, 15 feet above the ground, where the green marble tile floor rests with the red magical glyph that does glow with magic. You can see the statues of demons and angels surrounding it with two braziers in the back corner, lighting this otherwise darkened chamber.
Any feeling right now?
Any feeling?
Hey, so
Detect magic.
Yeah, no, the glyph's magical.
what if instead of touching the floor, we just have Lycoris pick you up and fly you over, and then you do the lodestone stuff.
Why don't we
Just-
check out what it is first?
Yeah,
What if it's like
just
a big column of magic?
Hey, Chalma, do you
Arcana.
remember in Lockaduin when there was that big bad circle and then I stepped on it, I got possessed?
Yeah.
Points to circle.
All right,
Yeah.
Sarah, with a 29,
Yeah.
this glyph is definitely multiple glyphs of warding. You believe there is, in fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate glyphs that each would need to be disarmed to go close enough. They are triggered by proximity, so you believe any form of crossing that threshold will trigger them. Flying will
Even
not
from
help.
Yeah.
Sierra explained.
Proximity is the key.
Does it activate on proximity of anything or even like creatures?
You believe it triggers upon triggers upon a creature entering or crossing its threshold, and it does seem to have an automatic reset. This is essentially a magical trap, specifically 5 of them.
Would I be able to know the effect of the trap?
The furthest away one is a giant column of fire that surrounds each section that seems to emanate outwards like a wall of fire.
Jesus.
Easy.
You believe with a 29 it would do 10d6 points of fire damage to those who cross it, and 8d6 to those who are within 30 feet, which is basically everyone in the room.
Does it cancel if it activates, or does it just turn off?
Recharge.
It is automatic reset. So as long as there's someone who crosses that threshold, while it's not disarmed, it will continue to burn. If you're on the other side, however, you should be safe. You just, have to take that initial 10d6.
So what if the dragon stands right there and people crawl over him to avoid the fire because he's fire immune?
Wouldn't it be safer just to start disarming?
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just asking a meme question because I assume we're going to disarm it anyway, and I have curiosity.
I was gonna say that's the first one, anyways, isn't it?
Yeah, there are like 4 more.
Yeah, there's 5 total traps.
Hey, can you do something about this?
Looks at DM.
Looks at like what do we need to disarm it?
If you have enchanting tools, you can use those to try to disarm it.
Yes.
If you have
What about
ritual implements, that would also be usable and is a lower DC, as that is the particular tool that would be best used for disabling magical traps. Alternatively, you can roll Arcana, but that's even higher than the 2 tools checks DC, and then of course there's Dispel Magic.
I got one of those.
So the easiest method would probably be a toss-up between Dispel Magic and ritual implements.
Because I can enhance ability you with the ritual implements if you want to do that.
Yeah, and guidance and that would.
I can borrow knowledge to gain the the skill set of
ritualist.
Ritualist and give you advantage.
No,
We
I
do
will
that.
have advantage from enhance, and then I give you advantage as a bonus action, and we can roll together.
You know
Can we
what?
do that, DM? Like 2 of us working together, disabling traps.
I just step back like 30 feet.
Just honestly, just exit the room if you don't want to get exploded. That's probably the best.
I don't have proficiency in any of those tools, anyways.
Is it possible to just teleport?
I mean, you
And
would
certainly try.
activate it.
You would
could still
activate.
activate. Yeah.
You'd likely activate all
What
of
is-
them as you pass by.
Will it activate? Yeah, will it activate all of them? Is
Well, he
my
said
question.
proximity, so yeah.
Yeah, they are inside each other, if I understand correctly. They're like
Yeah.
layered on top of each other. So if you go
Okay.
inside, you will activate all 5.
Okay. I was thinking about just dimension dooring inside, in, and then out.
I would allow multiple people to attempt to disarm it with checks. It would have to be the same check that you're wanting to use, and it would reduce the DC because of this trap is so large.
Yeah, we're able to finagle it, so both Sierra and Meg have advantage and
yeah.
proficiency in the tools.
Yeah.
I cast Dispel.
You cast a spell magic?
No, I
that's
cast
enhanced ability.
Excellent.
this.
Yeah, I have enhance, and I give bonus action help because I have proficiency in ritualist,
Mm-hmm.
and Avi has borrowed knowledge ritualist.
All right. The first layer of defenses is ready to be disarmed. You may attempt to disarm it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, everyone,
Advan-
move
Yeah,
out. so you
everyone
don't
else,
get blown up.
everyone else, just leave the room, please,
Because you have 2 people working on it, the DC has been reduced by 5.
Ooh. Nice.
This is a single roll, but of course it's rolled a double, so I'll roll it again in a sec.
Did you want the sigil again?
Nah.
Guidance?
Yeah, I'd do that with my. Where the hell's my familiar?
Yeah, Avi get guidance. For
I assume I
D4.
would have brought him with me. I don't know where he is on the map though.
That'll be on the first roll. I haven't looked at the rolls, I promise.
I am real fucking close to my time limit, so let's speed this on up.
Yeah. So 24 on the first one.
24. All right, first trap. You have a 16, Sierra?
Well, we are rolling together, I assume.
Yeah, I need both of you to hit the DC, so it's just reduced DC. So, 16 from you, and then a 24 on Avi. Using Destiny on it?
I can add a +3 to Sierra's via Encourage again.
Yeah, do that, and I'll also Destiny.
Alright, using a Destiny plus that, so you have a 19 plus whatever you roll.
19, 24.
Alright, how many Destinies are you at this point? I feel like you're pretty low.
I haven't used any, I believe,
No,
yet.
there's others. Okay.
So that's the first one.
Alright, that is 2 passes, as the outer layer will be disarmed. I do not have... This is baked into the map, so I can't turn it off.
Yeah.
It would just.
Next trap, yes.
Alright.
Further.
This one also glows with an evocative magic. Or evocative? Evocation. It's evocation.
Yeah.
We stay within range to do our buffs.
Yeah. Actually, would Arcana check reveal the DC that we need to beat?
It would.
What's the DC we need to beat?
Roll me your Arcana.
Alright, Arcana.
25 for me total.
Excellent. Avi, the outer layer one was a 25 base. You reduced it to 20. So without the Destiny and all that, you would have failed. This second layer is similarly reduced to 20. The middle layer is in... so it'd be that, reduced by 5. Would be a 23. So this like Dark Ruin one, DC 23.
Mm-hmm.
This circle here, another 23, and then a 25. And that's after your reductions.
Jesus Christ.
So 20... 23, 23, 25. You know the DCs now.
Alright.
Hold on. How long do we know the recharge time on this?
It's instant.
Once
it's not disabled. Right?
Yeah, once it's disabled, it's fine. You don't have to worry about it. It's basically no longer a spell. If it's not disabled, it will automatically reset. Basically, it will trigger every round once per round.
Okay.
Until it has no longer... Whatever the trigger is, no longer triggering. So if someone's on the other side of it, someone is in the room, or whatever might the trigger would be, it would keep going off.
Pause. Let us search the room to see if there's anything we're missing. Before we start trying to do this, we'll yell out to the others, "We're investigating the room!" And, I just want to investigate the room.
I'll help action you for advantage, and I have advantage because of enhanced ability.
I might as well also do this.
We're looking around the room to see if there's any hidden places or anything that we're missing. Also with Detect Magic up to look if there's anything else that'll help us reduce the problems that we're facing.
Hey,
28 total? Brazier.
28 total.
Is it active?
It's lit with fire, and that's why there's light in this room.
It's lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 28.
It's just joining the bar. It's vibing.
28 total.
28 total.
Oh,
All right.
Houston.
Where are you searching? Just all around the room?
All around the room,
yeah.
most notably the statues, I suppose.
All right.
Yeah.
Looking upon each of the statues, you notice that the angels each have a little spot in their hand, like a little rod that something can be placed atop. The demons appear to have something in their mouth. Not something so much as a socket that seems to be able to hold something.
Of what shape?
Like a round, like a softball.
Looks at our reagents.
Nothing would cover that.
Looks at the maces.
Mm-mm.
Anything in the previous rooms, or
Nothing that
Maybe
you've
not.
seen.
probably another hall then? I guess.
All right, we can brute force it now, then I suppose.
Do we want to brute force it?
Can we make some sort of intelligence check to guess what could go into these slots? Like maybe a gem or
You can roll an intelligence check. Engineering
just
would also be
straight
useful.
out?
If engineering tools if you have, otherwise intelligence.
I can
straight up
roll that.
intelligence.
Avi, a gem would be appropriately sized, as the small little rod does seem to have a small little divot that a diamond cut gem, it doesn't have to be diamond, but like a diamond shape would fit.
I have-
How many gems do we need?
How many?
2, 4, 6, because there's 3 angels.
Okay, and because he's not,
The carrot size would need to be 20. or more.
let me look at my notes real quick.
Because you have a shit ton of gems, yeah.
I do have at least 4 onyx gemstones, 20 carat.
Well, then you're 2 away.
5, 6, 7, 8,
I don't have any gems.
10.
I have a gem,
I
but it's small.
I got a
I
rock.
have 3 onyx that are 10 carats, so I don't think that works.
Yeah, I've got over 11 gems that are over 20 carats in size.
I say we use my onyx because I don't use them, and you can use the remainder.
That's fine. Yep, we'll go with that then.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just give them to the dragon and he'll go place them. He's not currently cursed, so he can't freak out about gems right now.
I'm gonna give you 3 of them.
Yeah, okay. And he goes to place them.
Actually, Avi, do you need jets?
What gems are you placing?
Is it just the angels that have gem slots?
Just the angels.
Because I don't know what happened.
I need to know the gem.
No, I know. I'm looking at my notes. I want to use Jasper.
Keep in mind, I'm also on a time limit now.
Yeah, I'm
sorry,
trying to rush it.
I'll use 3 Jasper and then 3 of the Onyx.
All right.
Alternating order.
I will provide you this information after session later on, but as the gems are placed upon the angels, they will close their hands together and crush the gems into dust. The gem dust is gone as it is siphoned away into the statues, and each of the demon statues will open their mouths, revealing an item. Some reagent of sorts. However, these 2 will not. Instead, they will drip forth a strange black ichor that will kind of sludge its way together, forming an item. I will provide details for that item later, because you just made an item, a magic item.
I can't believe I used up. Okay, so I gotta delete my Jaspers.
Does this not affect the DC of the circle?
Doesn't change anything.
God.
That's just a hidden loot that you guys could potentially find.
I'm not
Okay.
upset, but
I'm not. I mean, the dragon's very upset, but
do I know if a dispel magic is just an outright dispelling on any of this?
If it succeeds, yeah. It's outright dispels.
God, you have to roll for it.
What happens if you fail with the spell magic for this?
It triggers.
I mean, we can exit it. It's a reach. It's a range, so we can just exit it.
Okay.
Everyone who is not going to do it, please get out of the room.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone, time to fucking leave again.
I'm just gonna be buffing you while the dragon goes to stare at whatever was created.
Do we know
Bomb
what this
squad
one
is
does?
dealing with stuff.
Now, what does this circle as?
That one there. Let's see here. You believe that one would produce a wave of force energy. It will slam creatures back prone, dealing force damage, as well as knocking some of their senses a little loose, dealing intelligence damage. Specifically, it deals 6d10 force damage to everyone in the room, with an additional being knocked prone, being sent back flying 20 feet, which might cause additional damage, and those who fail would suffer an additional d4 intelligence damage.
Okay. Also, what time of day is it? Sorry.
You guys, I believe, would have arrived later in the evening, because you guys had a long rest and it was already, morning.
Is it past twilight?
I'd say so, yeah.
Cool. I get charge back on my dark cloak. I'm going to use that to give myself temp HP, but I'll do that in a sec. Let's roll for this Arcana, yeah?
Well, ritualist.
Sorry, ritualist.
Alright, 26.
Alright, 26. One is passed. We didn't need the other one.
Good.
Alright, this next layer of defenses has been disabled. Trap number 3.
Alright, what does this one do?
That one's a circle of death, not the spell. Necrotic energy that will rapidly age the user if it is in the room. It will also do necrotic damage. Specifically, it is 12d8 necrotic damage. Is it plus more than that? It might just be 12d8. 12d8 necrotic damage, and will age the user by a appropriately versioned of it 1d10 years. And what I mean by appropriate, I mean if you are like a creature that only lives for 5 years, it would be a version of that. So 10 years for a human.
Oh yeah.
You guys want help?
Probably. I don't think you can help. Honestly. Okay.
All right.
That's a temp HP. Don't worry about it.
All right. She will look back and say, "I'm afraid I don't know if there can be any more assistance." We're both getting advantage. I get help.
Yeah, we have both advantage and proficiency and all of that. I don't know if you can provide anything.
Arcana. So
Arcana is the worst one to use.
It's ritualist right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, probably.
All right. Now these are the DCs that will be very difficult for us. So get ready for destiny use and corruption and all that stuff.
Yeah. Please leave so that you don't die if it activates. Because it activates on everyone.
The room.
On
everyone in the room will take the trap if it activates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Yeah. Advantage. 20. Alright.
Well, you have 2 fails showing right now.
Second destiny.
Destiny myself.
Saved.
Right, Sarah, you pass.
Once more.
You said you can encourage, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So obviously 19.
Who are you giving guidance to?
Again, you guys can choose whoever gets the encouraging guidance.
Yeah, I mean, you can get both because.
All right, Destiny first.
Yeah.
I will need to know who the guidance is on because obviously they rolled.
Well, I need someone to pick because one's getting guidance, one's getting the encourage, I assume.
Just
fair enough.
That's not bad.
Well, for this one, we'll just make it easy. We'll say encourages on Avi. Next one, do choose because obviously it will change things.
I tend to leave it up to whoever's actually doing
19,
the check.
22, and you can use corruption for.
Yeah, it'll be a corruption on this.
Corruption to pass.
Yes, corruption to pass.
All right. The third layer of defense has been disarmed. The next one is a wave of disintegration.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
I do have my reroll as well for corruption in case that has to come up. I still have one more use of corruption left for the bonus, just the boon.
I don't have any corruption or destiny, so to use.
I think it is better to give you. What are your bonuses?
Do we still have the inspiration?
No.
Inspiration, I used it. Yeah.
Do you have the lucky from the bow?
I think I also used it to help Toma, which he failed miserably.
I apologize. I should be adding another +3 to this. I did not need to use Destiny, but I'm going to use it anyway to be fair. I have a
You need to use corruption, yeah.
I have +8, so I didn't use corruption. If that's okay.
Because you forgot proficiency, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
All right, let's keep on going.
I'm gonna go give another bracket.
All right, who's getting what in regards to
I
encouraging?
assume I'm getting both then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So both to Sierra.
Yeah. Just checking if my ritual what's normal. Yeah, you have advantage. Remember about that. 15. Jesus Christ.
I will do my advantage roll with corruption.
All right.
23. Right, that passes.
One moment, actually. You already have advantage. Desire doesn't do anything.
Oh, never mind.
Oh. 15. Well, it was nice knowing you.
Well,
I don't think I have
any rerolls on the table.
We have our.
Sierra just rolled the 23, didn't use the guidance or the encourage, so I don't know if you'd allow that on Abby.
No.
Okay.
You chose it on.
We have inspiration.
Does
Sierra,
anyone
so.
have inspiration?
We do have inspiration.
We do?
We do.
Yeah, because we have the one from today.
That one was
I
used.
used it. Yeah.
Oh.
It was used on Squee to help him, and it didn't help him.
My apologies. I think we used all of our inspiration every single session too.
Got any Destiny left?
Destiny won't save this. 15.
I do have a Destiny,
Wait,
but
no,
I also
it will save it because you said you don't add a +3, right?
this one is correct additions.
Oh.
I could hopefully high roll for the Destiny.
You
and
could
then,
overexert.
Okay.
You could actually overexertion, yeah.
For this case, what overexert would it be?
Either
There's a couple
reroll
options.
or double the double.
You can power surge. You double your ability modifier on the relevant check, saving throw, attack throw. You can push
6 plus
through.
5, yeah.
Reroll any dice you've just rolled. Take the new result. You can haste or you can sprint.
The ones you would want would be power surge or push through. Since you only have a 15 showing, you're definitely gonna want to push through, which is a reroll.
I mean, no, if you go double modifier, then you can Destiny. Because reroll might roll even worse somehow.
I mean, true. You are looking at if you did double modifier, a total of 23, which would actually pass because the DC is 23. Never mind. Push power surge. I'm a banana. I didn't realize you had a +8.
Yeah, it's +8 now. I'll go ahead and do that, and the DC is 10 for a con save, right?
Yep. You need to make a Constitution check, DC 10.
Check. Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't have any additions to the roll anyway.
Yep.
It's just flat. I can use Destiny on this, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Can I use corruption on it?
It's
Yes.
D20 roll, yeah.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
All right. You gain the double bonus at the end of this challenge. You'll need to make a fate check or gain.
Exhaustion.
Yeah.
One or two. Or
All right.
1d4.
It's a D3 levels of exhaustion. But yes, you have overexerted and passed, making it so the disintegration barrier has been disarmed. The last trap, and perhaps the most scary.
Yeah.
This one.
What does this one do?
It stills your soul.
Yeah.
Oh, understandable.
If I
Chris,
dispel
how's it going?
magic this guy, what is the DC? Do we know?
You do not know.
Can I Arcana?
Can we
You can.
get advantaged?
I have advantage anyway.
Yeah.
The dragon picks up the loot that he created and will walk out of the room.
I see your
Uh,
priorities.
22.
22.
He has-
And one of us gets guidance, so it doesn't matter because it's the same. Amber, can you roll the guidance? So
Oh, you want me to
it's-
roll it?
Yeah.
Because
Alright.
it doesn't matter who gets two of us because we get the same. So it's
Alright, DC is 10 plus double the effects level. This spell, if I remember correctly, is 6th level, but let me just double check.
soldier? Or
Magic
soldier?
Jar is what I'm pretty sure it
Magic
is.
jar is 6th, yeah.
Woo!
So you would have a DC 22.
We got
It
it.
is also considered a 6th level spell.
So that would make it a 22 for dispel magic.
That Arcana check there, right there, is the dispel.
No.
No.
I wish.
You wish it would be good because we needed a 22.
Can I help with dispel?
No.
Okay, then
The only way to help was be to give them advantage on their spellcasting ability check.
ability. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the only
If-
way.
And would you?
The only way I can beat that DC 26.
So, all right. So what I can do is
No, 22.
I can re-enhance ability you. I
Yeah.
can guidance you, and the dragon can make a corruption roll and encourage you again. And that's a +3 advantage, plus 1d4 if you think you're capable. If you fail, I will lose my fucking soul and my subclass.
Who is giving guidance?
I have my familiar. I just don't have the token because it should be with me. I don't know where
Gotcha.
the
So
fuck
the
it
familiar's giving it?
is. Yeah.
Okay. I'll look for the familiar real quick. I think they're on a different level.
I must have just forgot it because I have so many damn tokens.
I think I just didn't put them on to the next map or something.
So dispel is it straight int or is it like?
It's a
int
casting
with
check.
proficiency?
Just straight
So-
casting check. There are certain things
should
that
be-
wizards can do to give it boost, but I don't know if you took those.
I am not. Yeah, I did not.
So
I'm not at
it's
the level that I can.
It is a DC 22, so it is possible. And if you upcast it, I believe you get a bonus.
You fail,
I
it is
can't
not a
upcast
trigger
it.
though.
If you
Oh,
fail, it is auto trigger. I can't upcast it because I don't have the spell slots.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know where he was.
Yeah.
I just
I-
forget to move him because I don't use him.
There is a chance. I think there is a higher chance of you just dispelling it.
And since you're out of
There
spell
is.
slots, unfortunately would not get that benefit. So yeah.
Who's out of spell slots?
Weren't you saying you can't upcast it?
Oh, I don't have a 4th level spell
Yeah.
slot, so I can't upcast.
Yeah,
it.
upcasting would give you a +2 on your check.
Can you empowered it though?
Actually, empower, yeah.
I'm not sure if
When
that would
using
apply.
all of the, you can, if you empower, you can make it be cast at one level higher. What the fuck are those rules?
I am going to go ahead and just.
Well, let me
dispel
leave
this.
first. Let me leave
Yeah.
first. Thank you.
So here's the
'Cause I
empowered
can't help
check.
you.
Do you want me to bring the dragon in for the? Actually, yeah, you're probably gonna want the encouragement.
Attempt to increase the force potency if you attempt to empower the spell. So,
It'd be a DC 16 concentration check for me to even try that.
I mean, you have concentration. Don't you have concentration advantage?
No.
No.
I have a
You have
net
got
positive
space?
of 1.
And this is why you guys needed wizards in the party. And I'm so happy someone was a wizard.
And I'm going to use this again because I have to cast it a second time on Abby, I believe.
Yeah.
that's fine.
And then CRS would be dropped if they were the one who had it.
Because it's concentration.
Yeah.
And then I will. Amber's gonna walk out of the room because if you fail, there's no point in me dying.
Correct.
I mean, guidance has a duration, so you literally guidance and leave.
Well, no, the
Owl, yeah.
the owl
Does
is-
Lycoris also leave?
he needs to be in there to encourage.
You might as well stay in the room then. He's your soul.
Okay, I didn't
You're
realize
one
that
and
if
the
he
same.
died, to die. I was just told if his soul got captured, I had to break whatever captured it and lose my subclass till I get it back. But yeah, I guess I'll just stay in here then if I need to. I'm too buff.
I will dispel the magic.
All right. DC 22.
I have advantage, and I have
D4 and +3.
D4 and +3. Okay.
And
This is just to use the
correct.
first spell slot.
Ah, damn, there you go.
I succeed.
The magic jar trap has been dispelled.
I just crit, I guess. Whatever.
Shit.
All right, and as from the lodestone from above, you are able to disarm this one, or activate this one, doing the same methods you did before, without issue.
See the planetarium again.
As the traps are all disabled, the room is now safe. The lodestone can easily be activated. The loot can be harvested from what was dropped. I'll be giving you guys that over the week.
I
But
want you to know, I had faith in you, but if I didn't, then I probably would have been dead.
but you guys would gain from this activation of the lodestone 14 experience. Additionally, 10 experience for the 5 traps. So 24 experience gained from this room alone. The angels fights and all that would have given you guys, I believe, 3, if I remember correctly.
And how much more does Abby get for being underleveled?
Twice.
I'll give you guys that in a second, but just so you guys can do like basic understanding. 14 XP for milestone, 10 XP for traps, 3 XP for puzzle fight.
That was a spicy moment, Mag. That was a spicy moment.
All right, there you guys go. That, however, as the second to last lodestone is activated, you have one more left, likely in the eastern corridor. Will be where we call this session. I hope you guys had fun. I hope stream enjoyed it. In the meantime, I'm going to see if there's someone we can raid. There is, as Tiefling Melissa is doing a subathon. That's most important. So let's start their raid.
Can I presume the optional boss is somewhere in the town?
The optional boss is somewhere. You don't know.
I'm pretty sure we know it's down here.
Yeah, I think we know that it's
let's raid.
No, I'm pretty sure the boss is beyond the big white